Howdy, 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 everybody out there in YouTube land. Happy Friday evening to you, wherever you are. It's a kind of a semi quiet evening here at my house. I hope you're doing well. Had kind of a busy day, got a late start, but better late than never, as the saying goes. In case you got something in my eye. So I am looking forward to being with you for a little while tonight. It won't be too long. I don't think, but you never you never know. These live streams can go on and then some. But I enjoy it. I love being here with you guys. So I'll wait for people to show up. Um, guys, I am sorry. Something in my eye here. Perfect timing, of course. My son and his daughter-in-law came back. Y'all have heard me talk about this. They came back from Malaysia today. Thailand, really. They were in Malaysia too. And it was so good to see them for about 2 seconds, and then they ran off. Hopefully I'll get to visit and catch up with them tomorrow. I am looking forward to that. Let me get over here to, there we are, where you guys will show up eventually. I understand now that this new software takes a minute to show up in the live feed, which is where most of you find me. So we'll just be patient. I don't think everybody in the world is out and about on a Friday evening. So in the meantime, I might do this also. Hello, Miss Kay. How are you tonight? I'm doing well, getting a very late start here on my reading. I don't know how long I'll hang out here tonight, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. It's always a surprise, I can tell you that. When I think it's going to go one way here, it just takes a turn, and that's okay. It's always different, and that interests me. In other words, I like routine in a lot of things, but we need to mix things up, don't we? So I enjoy, yeah, awesome. I enjoy the mix that we get here in these. So what have you been up to this week, Miss Kay? I've been at the gym, and I'm distracted. I'm hearing a noise outside that I think it's the, hang on, I'm going to do the peek through the blind thing. I can't see. I think they're just kids out there playing. It's dark as can be, but no news is good. I mean, if I don't hear sirens, and I think everything's fine out there. Just hearing some strange sounds. So if y'all hear that noise, it's just the kids outside playing, some neighbors' kids. I have had a good week. I have been productive this week. I finished my house clearing I was doing for a client. I've got to get on, I have an appointment with them on Sunday, actually, to go over the results of that. That's interesting. I haven't even started the clearing process. I like to have a whole day for that. I set aside a day to sit and do that, and because some of those things are much more complicated than others, and I like to give it due time, and I don't like to have any other interruptions when I'm doing that. Okay, you had fun and met up, but still think, oh, okay. Oh no. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Well, I don't remember if I said this when you were on last time, or maybe you heard it. There's a lot of big planetary changes happening right now, or getting ready to happen, in March. We've got the Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograding. I think either is it Pluto and then Saturn and Neptune. I mean, it's just like this whole huge shift in the sky of big planets that don't change that often. So I think it's going to be I think it's just kind of hold on till we get through March is for a lot of us. And things could change is my point, Kay. Things could change. Oh, hey, now that's not typically how I would spell Jeremy. Is it pronounced Jeremy though? Normally, when I've seen it, it has a Y at the end. Is it pronounced the same way? And welcome. I'm so glad you actually made one. I don't think it started yet, Jeremy. I think it doesn't start. Oh, Niecy's here. Bless your heart. I just saw your PayPal, Niecy. I want to say it starts the shadow period at least. I think it's like the middle of March to the first week in April, something like that, but I'm not certain about that. Carly, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate you so much. I am doing well, Niecy, getting a late start tonight, but I'm here. That's what counts, right? For as long as I can be. Let me write your name down here. Excuse me. So I got you, and who else did I not say? I said hello to Carly and to Jeremy. Kay is saying, yeah, I promised the sun and moon, but oh no, all I saw was the stars. Well, stars is better than the dark side of the moon, right? Kay? Don't think he knows how to live. Oh, I was right. He's single again. And there you go. So he'll just play the field. Well, there you go, Kay. But you know what? Maybe that's what he needs to do. Get some of that out of his system. I mean, honestly, you don't really want him unless he's ready to settle down anyway, right? Or at least be in some kind of a committed relationship. You don't want him floating around to every, you know what I mean. I don't have to tell you. So, oh, yeah, I know. It's interesting. Mine showed up again this week, too. I mean, he's still with somebody else, and I keep saying no, but he was, I don't tell y'all my business, but it was like but you're not like anybody else. And I said, yeah, well, apparently that's not enough, right? Sometimes it's not. So you just keep on over there. You just keep on over there. Oh, goodness. No, show up correct or don't come. Helga, hey, how are you tonight? Now, Helga, let me, since you're kind of new here, let's tell you how this works. I have, if my voice holds out, 2 free reading slots, and you sound like you're asking for a reading, but don't type your question in quite yet because I'll probably have to ask you to repeat that. I'm going to write your name, though. Let me see. Helga, okay. I'm well, thank you, Helga. I'm doing really well. I'm just trying to balance my energies this week, getting everything done. I know, Kay. I know. And I wouldn't even, well, I'm not going to go there talk about my business. It doesn't matter what. Hey, Niecy, I feel every time I get on here, I'll put this little bright lipstick on and I feel like I have it in my teeth. Did you type your question, Niecy, on PayPal? Do I need to go check there for your question, or would you like to type it here? I'm going to go over here and open up YouTube. I have the software and I can see your comments, but I like it better on YouTube because it goes faster. I mean, the comments, I can see them better. There, I like that better. Yeah, very much so, Kay. I think we are. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Niecy. My question is, how does Wayne feel about me? I know it's a lot of us, and that's okay. I don't yell and scream. He comes around, and he actually sent me the sweetest darn couple of texts afterwards to the effect of, thank you for just letting me be in your energy and be with you and he didn't say get a fix. He didn't say it that way, but it like, I can't remember how he said it. I have to read it, but it was sweet and heartbreaking at the same time. It's like, well, you made the choice you made. Oh, goodness. Well, anyway, what deck for Nisi? We're going to go with the little light seer for you, Nisi. I'm going to go ahead and get started on your reading. We've got Helga. I've got one more free slot, and then we'll see who else shows up tonight. So, Nisi, how does Wayne feel about Nisi? How does Wayne feel about Nisi? Please and thank you. How does Wayne feel about Nisi? Wow. Oh, wow. What did you do? We want what you've got, Nisi. Whatever you're doing is working. I'm just saying. We've got the Empress card. How does he feel about you? Like you're beautiful, you are nurturing, you're kind, there's creativity. This is all the queens rolled into one. Oh my goodness. And do I dare say that at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups? Hearts, same thing. Yeah, same thing basically. Oh my. He's missing you, Six of Cups in reverse. Let's see, not letting you go yet. I don't care what he's saying or what's really going on, but we'll get there. Carly, yes, let me put your name down. Carly, all right. Yes, okay, so the 2 free slots are taken. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me change my little banner here to reflect that. I don't know if it'll show both of those. Yeah, I think that'll do, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like it covered up my name slot though, didn't it? Huh. Oh well. Can't have everything, I reckon, on this software. Jeremy, you just Carly just beat you out of the second free slot. But I do have PayPal and Super Chat slots. You're welcome, Carly. If you'd like one of those, that information is pinned at the top of the chat. All right. Continuing with Nisi, how does Wayne feel about Nisi? How does Wayne feel about Nisi? Well, that, sorry, shouldn't do that. That scares people to death. I hate it when a reader does that for me, and I shouldn't do it. I'm crooked again, aren't I? There we go. I said because the Lovers is in reverse. Well, that could be a breakup. Maybe you're not talking. I don't know. I don't have all those cards out yet. But the Justice card is here. So either that's saying he feels you are a just and fair person. Maybe saying he wants to bring justice to the situation. Let's keep going here for you. Let's keep going for you. Ooh, the Sun card wanted to pop out there. It didn't, but it showed itself, which is good. How does Wayne feel about Nisi? Okay. We have, the Fool card. Well, that's a new beginning, obviously, starting over, maybe task. But you knew there was a but coming, right? But there's conflict here, some kind of conflict, fighting, competition, whatever that may mean. What does that mean? I don't know why that's doing that. There we go. But we do have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the 2 of Cups. My goodness. But no communication. Or no movement, according to the 8 of Wands in reverse. What else? We aren't talking. Yeah, that's what that 8 of Wands was saying. That's exactly what it means to me. no movement. But for me, it's the biggest card of communication. So when it's in reverse like that, it definitely means no talking. Yes. Looks like you had a fight about something. Duh. What else? Now it's just, and Nisa, you've been here enough times. You know, Tara often gives me the backstory for it, really talks about what your question is. The Chariot being in reverse, that is another card of nothing's happening here. Aw. But he wants to come in out of the cold. The Five of Pentacles in reverse says, it's cold out here. I want to come back. And maybe when I come back, I'll make you this offer. I haven't let you go. There's that Sun card again. You make me happy. Okay. Hey, Jasmine, how are you tonight? What else does Wayne want to say? How is he feeling? How does he feel about Nisi? And Nisi, I want to thank you too personally for doing the PayPal. I mean, super chats are fine, but I don't get to keep much of that. And it's so nice when somebody goes to the trouble. I know it's more trouble. You got to go over there and you got to click and you open your app and all that. But I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you doing that. I'm well, thank you, Jasmine. I am getting a late start tonight, but I'm here. That's what matters, right? Well, now what else? Is that all he's got to say? Okay, we like that. We like that. Well, right. Somebody walked away. I don't know who initiated this timeout with you guys. But honestly, Nisi, it feels more like a timeout, not a breakup. The energy of it feels to me like a timeout, not a breakup. So, this is the somebody walking away card. But look, I think it had to do with a truth. This is the King of Swords. Now, he just doesn't take any crap like the Queen of Swords. He cuts things out that don't belong or no longer serve him. But he also is very much mind over heart. And so I feel like, particularly because in this artist's depiction, we've got the crows here, and that means communication or thoughts. I believe he's thinking long and hard about maybe some truth that he needs to bring, or maybe some truth that that maybe could be already exposed. That could have been what caused this fight. Nisi saying, I walked away. I thought he was done too, but I feel him pulling on my energy. Yes. And he still feels very passionate about you. Now, yeah, single. Yep. Well, he's learning. He's learning some kind of a lesson here, spiritual lesson. And I think he's figuring out that he's not awakened yet. He might not even know what that means, Nisi. What is it, an awakening? I don't know that he even knows what that means. You do. And so maybe, that's what he's starting to understand here this time out. This is a passionate new beginning, but it didn't fall out. That may be what's going to happen. Let me get a few more cards here. And you're saying that's true, yeah. What else does Wayne want to say? What else does Wayne want to say? Ooh, okay. Ooh, yeah, well, you want to know how he's doing? Look at the picture. Excuse me. Yep. This is the self-imposed mental prison. Overthinking, analysis paralysis. I can't stop thinking about this. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. He knows he needs to come back and apologize to you about something. Ooh, he may be overindulging too. If he has the propensity for that. And he's curious about how you're doing because he knows you're disappointed. And here's this Five of Pentacles again. Yep. Goodness. Hey Tanya, thank you for being here. The like the banner on the front of the video, I don't know if you can see that or what device you're looking at it on, but the free reading slots are taken. I do have mini reads available though if you'd like one. So what else would he like to say? We didn't ask that originally, but I'm asking it for you. We know that we see how he's feeling. How okay, that's the second time this Knight of Swords wants to pop out. It didn't come out of the way out, but that tells me he's thinking about maybe reaching out to you. Let's see. Tanya, I do come on here several times a week though, and I always start by offering a couple of free readings to people. So if you're subscribed and you've hit your notification button, YouTube will let you know when I come on. What else would he like to say? What would he like to tell you? You know, let's do that, Nisi. I know I should end your reading, but I'm just not done. I can't. I want to know. Let's dig a minute. Let's dig just a wee bit more here. You're always such a good supporter. I want to dig a little for you. So what I want to ask, actually, I'm going to do this. I want to know what actions, that's really what you want to know. What might he do? At least what he's considering doing. What might he do? What actions might he take towards you? There's that Page of Pentacles and the Judgment card in reverse again. That's what I said earlier about he's not reawakened yet. And that sadly in reverse means there's not a reconciliation on his mind at the moment. He's too busy learning. I think this is spirit kicking his little behind, probably. Big or little, whatever. So at the moment, Spirit's saying, now, y'all always know I have to say I'm only picking potentials out of a field. This could change in the next 5 minutes based on people's free will. But at the moment, he's not considering, I think, reconciling, probably because he didn't. My feel is he doesn't think he'd take him back anyway. What actions? Okay, so Page of Pentacles, he's learning. In other words, to me, as an action, a lot of readers say that's communication. I don't, not my readings. Yeah, because he's healing. That's what he's doing. Particularly because these two cards came out together. This is the student. I'm learning and I'm healing. So I'm over here. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm just in my stuff. I'm sitting in my stuff, thinking about it. Thinking about how happy he was with you. Yes. Helga, yes, you are. You are next. And guys, you do need to be here in the chat when I do your reading. But yes, you are next, Helga. Then after you, I have Carly. And what else does Wayne want to say to Nisi? What actions might he take? That's really what we want to know right now. I'm not seeing any other than healing. That's a good action. It's not knocking on your front door. I get that, Nisi, but he needs to heal. You want him to heal, don't you? I actually like that. It's just saying he's not there yet. He's not healed. I'm learning that I'm not healed. Now, I don't know if he knows that consciously or not. Adia, hey, sweetheart. How are you this evening? Always a treat to see you. Yeah, he's a little stuck in his ego and pride. And honestly, I think right now he is working on finding balance for himself. I don't honestly feel like this is the Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. And I'm not sure that this feels more to me that he's doing this for himself, not in his own personal life, not as it relates to your relationship with him. And I say that partially because I have a Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is saying I don't want to, I'm questioning if I want to continue to invest in this for the long term. So again, he's thinking about it, he's healing. So I see no movement on his part, but I like the idea that healing is here. He's working on it. Yeah, Ten of Swords. He's having a hard time getting over this ending. This to me also often means I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. I do not. Well, that's what he's thinking, but I don't see action cards here, Nisi, like he's coming towards you or you might hear from him right now. Sorry, love, but I just don't. But it's good to know he's healing, I have to say, because that's not always the case. It just isn't. You know, people think that they're always right and there's no wrong and they don't do any wrong and they don't care if they hurt you. And there are people who do that. So I think it's good that he's sitting over there in his stew, right? Yeah, you do want him to heal. I know that. Absolutely. Working out a little bit, Adia says. Yeah, I went to the gym. Well, I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. I go 3 days a week to the gym and work out for an hour. So I can't do it late in the day. I just can't. It's yeah. So my hat's off to you, Adia. Okay, Nisi. Well, I hope that helps. Sorry, honey. I will end with this, though. At the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by, guess what again? The Five of Pentacles. And this is just as I love this. Judgment and the Four of Swords in the reverse. And I mean, yeah, this is telling me he is wondering if, I don't know if there was a literal deception or this is sometimes strategy, but I think he's thinking, I just might have just deceived myself about what I thought was my happiness, meaning I think he thinks you're his happiness and he's now walked away from it because that's why he's feeling this. So he's you know, sitting in the stuff, sitting in the stew is how I word that. You're very welcome, Nisi. You're saying that's fine. He's not good for you. He broke my heart. I want him to understand the pain he caused me too. Well, yeah, that's not our job, is it? But I know what you mean. I do. Yeah, you want them to understand it. You didn't. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll see. We'll see what he makes of it, right? But at least he's not happy. Whatever that was, he's not happy. Nine of Cups in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So whatever he's telling you or whatever post he's posting on social media, he's not. No, he's not. Excuse me. Okay. So I wish you luck, honey. Yeah, let's give him a minute to heal or a day or a month. Let's give him some time to heal and see how he does. Oh, Lord, Adia is saying, I'm getting desperate. I'm feeling extra thick. Oh, I hate when that happens. Eek. You're very welcome, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you for the PayPal and for being here, being such a regular viewer. I do appreciate that so much. Adia, I'm so relating. You know, I'm thin by nature, but sometimes, sometimes that's a curse because I feel every pound like it was 5 pounds. I think that, I don't know if that's a thing that y'all can understand or not, or whoever, I don't know. But for me, it's like a pound feels like 5 pounds. And yeah, feel like I'm dragging around a ball and chain. So I'm just saying, I know how you feel. Okay, let me see. Helga, you're next. So if you would, let's see, maybe I can find your question up here. Helga is asking, is a good partner coming soon into my life? Okay, Helga, are you here? Sound off in the chat for me, please. Sound off in the chat. This is interesting, Adia, that we only have 5 people here on a Friday night, so 4 now. And I went in vertical format, so I don't know, there's something with this software that you're typically of size 5 or 6, and now I'm pushing 10, 12, and I don't know how to carry it. Nothing fits in me. Oh, I know the misery. I mean, I remember I gained, the most weight I gained was like 35 pounds once. And I remember how that felt. I just couldn't. It was like I was in somebody else's body. It just felt so weird. So I'm understanding that. Helga is saying, is a good partner coming into my life? Let's ask what deck for Helga. We're going to stick with this one. Okay. Excuse me. Hey, Gracie. The list is closed for free readings, but I've got some slots open for mini reads, and that information is pinned at the top of the chat. Chrissy, if that helps at all. And if you are subscribed and you've hit your notification bell, you'll get notified next time I come, and it will be tomorrow, actually. So I always start with 2 free readings for new subs. So if you miss tonight, maybe tomorrow, if you get here early enough, you can get in. Helga, we're asking if a good partner is coming soon into your life. Well, I can tell you this. I don't do timing, Helga, and I recommend that you educate yourself on the law of attraction, because you influence who and what comes into your life and when. I don't. Free will can collapse time. So if you will understand and educate yourself about law of attraction, then you can pull somebody in and pull them in quicker. So I don't really do timing per se, but I will ask who is coming, what romantic partner is coming towards you. So show me what romantic partner, a good partner, is coming toward Helga. Oops, thank you. Ooh, well, I like that. Something balanced, someone who's balanced and fair. Someone truthful. Like that. Thank you, Adia. This is not going to be a wild one tonight. I was starting to say, Adia, there's something, I probably didn't hit a setting or something in the software when I loaded it tonight, so it's probably not in the shorts feed, and that's why there's not already 100 people here. That's okay, though. It's okay. I am perfectly fine, because it's kind of that long end of the day for me. I'm happy to be here without all the craziness. All right. Let's see. Well, you're going to give me something else for... Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's a blessing when you... I am going to start in, excuse me, Helga, while I talk to Adia a moment. I was working on it yesterday, but I just, I am going to start a membership, but I'm just conflicted because I want to be able to continue to manage my time and my energy, because I take commitment seriously. And if I say I'm going to do this, this, and this for my members, I have to know I can do that. So I'm dragging my feet on it is the truth of it. But what I started to say, Adia, is that I am, yeah, I know. Thank you. One of the things I am thinking of offering is, members only chats, members only lives, members only lives. And that will cut out all that nonsense with the trolls. What else can you tell me about what's coming toward, who is coming toward Helga? Okay, well, Helga, I don't know how old you are. I have no clue, but this is my Page of Pentacles. This is someone, could be a student or in the teaching field, or just somebody who has a zest for learning. Okay, Page of Cups. 2 pages, those. This is younger energy. Now, the pages are not as mature as kings, for example, but they can be fun. Page of Cups is somebody who's he's eager, he's curious, he's kind of the crush. He's got a crush on you versus I don't know how to say that better, but Adia, you're saying great idea. I've seen other content creators do the same thing, and typically it is very low key and laid back. Yes, more like what's happening tonight and more even paced. Yes, as opposed to what I call the wild, wild west when we get all those trolls in here. Well, Helga, I don't know. Let me see. What else? I'd like to see a king come out for Helga instead of these pages, to be honest. But this can be somebody that's already in your life that's got a crush on you. That can be. I know, me too. I do too, Adia. Let's see. Show me what else. Ooh, now that was, that King of Wands tried to come out. Let's see if he comes out again. Let's see. What else can you tell me about who's coming toward Helga? Goodness, these cards are taking their sweet time tonight. Yeah. I'm laughing because tarot has such a sense of humor. And it's so literal sometimes. I'm literally saying, but tarot's taking its sweet time tonight. And the very card out of 78 cards that means the slowest moving energy in the tarot comes out. That's funny. You're a 1981 model. All right, I like that. That's cool. Well, then this could just be somebody younger than you. It doesn't. And that's okay, Helga. I'm just saying. That's okay. But what I wanted to say about this Knight of Pentacles is this does mean somebody's coming toward you. It's just slow as molasses running down the side of a tree, right? But he's the one out of all the knights in the tarot, he's the one that will actually get there. So you've got 3. No. I started to say 3 knights. No, you don't. You've got 2 pages and a knight. And by the way, there's no gender in tarot. So, these are just, I say he or she because that's what's on the card. I like this. I think this is saying this is who you are, this Queen of Pentacles. Yes. And look at how content she is with herself. Confident, content. She doesn't need anybody. She may enjoy somebody's company, but she doesn't need anyone. She's got her money. She's a good caregiver. I like that. Right. All right. Now we're talking. Here we go. Here we go. Finally. Oh my gosh. All right, Helga. Hold up, girl. Hold up. Get your lady parts cleaned and groomed. I hate to say that sounds so ugly, doesn't it? But my bad. This is what happens to my mouth when I get a little tired. So forgive me if I embarrass myself. I know I did. I don't know about y'all, but anyway, get ready. I'll just say that. We have King of Pentacles here. Now, what did I just say about you being at the bottom of the deck? You were a Queen of Pentacles. And we have a King of Pentacles, an Ace of Swords, and an Ace of Wands. Wow. So Ace of Wands is passion, somebody who's passionate. It also means a new opportunity, as does the Ace of Swords. But this is communication. This is clarity and truth. This can be an epiphany. Wow. I know. I'm loving this too. And the King of all the kings, the King of Pentacles is the one who's most likely to settle down and he's a good provider. He's dependable. He takes care of the kids. He's got, he takes care of his family. His money is good. He's a good provider. So, all right. So here's the bottom line, Heather. What I feel like this is telling me. You're rolling along, minding your own business, and you may have a couple of these young pages come and entertain you for a minute, okay? Because these can be people. So you may have some of these young pages, maybe not so mature, come along. But what's really taking its time getting to you, and it's going to be worth waiting for, and you're going to have a big aha when this person comes into your life, is this King of Pentacles. It's going to be like lightning. I'm surprised the Tower isn't here. So this person, man, this is a beautiful reading. Holy cow. I know, right? Wow. Amen. Now, let me see what this is saying. Now, this person could be, I need that. I know. I want what she's having. When Harry met Sally, I'll get that, right? I don't know. Y'all might be too young, but anyway. So this person could be holding on. This is the Miser card. Now, let me show you. We've got the God, I can't talk to that. 4 Pentacles, 3 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Swords, the Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords. This is not. These cards are saying hot mess, hot mess. And what I feel like this is saying, this man may show up, but I feel like you might perceive him at first. Hang on one second, y'all. My apologies. I forgot to mute my phone there. That's my BFF. This may be saying this person, either because he's dealing with this is why it's taking so long, or just giving you a heads up. One second. That he may be on appearances, or probably real life, holding on to his money, because he's still I think he may still be getting over some kind of a heartbreak in probably a relationship, right? Yeah. there was ego and pride and self-sabotage, things not moving, probably because of someone like this Queen of Wands in reverse, where there was a lot of fighting, there was deception, so he's coming in maybe with a little baggage, and that's okay, because we're all wounded, to some degree. Okay, Big Daddy Pentacles, I know, right? Big boss. Okay, so you're confirming these, yeah, these pages back here. But and this could be you now. In all fairness, this could be you. But we ask who's coming towards you, and I feel like whoever this person is may be holding on up to a little bit of heartbreak from this business that he's just been through, or maybe he could still be going through it. And I say that because the Three of Swords is in the upright, not in the reverse. So he might be in the middle of dealing with this hot mess here that is at the bottom of the deck. So just know that. But he's still a good person because he came out in the upright. And so just, cut him a little slack. That's all I'd say about that. I feel like he's got it under control. He's just, what happens when stuff happens. We just have to deal with it. We just have to deal with it, no matter who that is, right? Well, that's okay. So just kind of a heads up on that one. But this is beautiful. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Yep. All right. Well, that's what I have for you. We all have baggage at this age. Amen. Preach it, sister. I know it. And the older you get, the more suitcases of that you have, right? I mean, at my age, I'm 73 or 4, and I got a lot. I need one of those Louis Vuitton trunks. Do you remember what was the movie Tom Hanks played in? Joe and the Volcano, right? Wasn't that what he had? And all that Louis Vuitton luggage and stuff. And one of them was a trunk, if I'm remembering correctly, right? Okay, well, that could be you then. Well, if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits there, Helga, then you have to apply that. That could definitely, yeah, yes, that could be you. Because you know your story better. Well, you're so very welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope you will come back and join me again. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow, and maybe Sunday. I typically like to go live on Sundays. I do have a meeting with a client, though, so it depends on how long that takes on Sunday. Okay, for a house clearing. So Carly is next. Carly, are you here in the chat, please? If so, please sound off and type your question. Yes, some quick story with, okay. My ex quickly moved on after our messy breakup. Y'all, excuse me, I got that frog in my throat thing happening. We had an intense connection. In less than a month of being official with her, he tells me he can't get me off his mind, okay, and that I treated him way better, and that he's already seen things of her he doesn't like about her, that he's confused. I said, I won't put my life on hold. Good for you, girl. So I started to meet new people. Okay, and now I have a date this weekend. I just need spiritual guidance. What do I need to know? Oh, goodness. Helga, are you talking to me or Carly? And you're very welcome. My pleasure. Yeah, I try. If you're talking about me, I try not to be in a hurry. You know what? People don't like that sometimes because they have to wait, especially if I get a busy night where I mean, like last week I did 13 readings. And people don't like to have to wait that long, but that's what it is. If you don't like it, click off. That's all I can say. I'm not going to try to be anybody but me. Okay, so I'm wondering, Carly, so I know you're asking for guidance. I'm not sure. I have to form and formulate a question because tarot kind of likes it specific in terms of a question. So are you leaning toward wanting to know what he's going to do or what's best for you to do? That would be my question to you, Carly. And before I even think about tarot, I am going to tell you I like very much and support what you're doing. And it's hard to move on when you still have feelings for somebody. I'm in the middle of it. I know. What will he do? Okay, we'll ask that. But it's better for your energy. It's better for your relationship if you just get on with your life, but leave the door open. If he wants to come back and you want him back, leave the door cracked, but don't sit there staring at the door, Get on with your life. So that's how I look at that. It is very hard to do. Sweetheart, I've been living through this for a minute with my twin flame. So yeah, I know. I do know. And same thing, he won't. I was just talking about that a minute ago. Yep. He keeps coming back and then he'll disappear and then he'll come back. And so I know. And I'm trying to get on too. And I am. I'm doing much better. But, the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm just asking in my head what deck is best for you. Okay, we're going to see what this one has to say. Okay, so this is for you and this is for him. Okay, I got you. No, none of us want to be on hold, right? And you told him someone will meet me and not want to let me go. Amen. I'm so glad you actually said that to him. That's cool. That's right. And that's exactly what he's fearing. He's afraid somebody's gonna snatch you up. All right. Yeah. That's what happens to them. That's why mine keeps coming back. Yeah. He doesn't want to commit to me, but he doesn't want anybody else to have me. Like I don't know that. Adia, you're speaking from experience. I know it. Yes, amen. Letting go can take years. Yes. Or being between the both. Oh yeah, no, that's awful. Yeah. I will tell y'all a secret since there's just a couple of us here. 5 of us to be precise. I'm actually been thinking about literally moving so he can't find me. But then I would have to be really adamant about blocking him and not answering him. I mean, it's gotten to that point. We've been doing this for 4 years. He's been doing what he's been doing. I've been right here the whole time, but I'm not saying waiting on him. I try to get on, and as soon as I think he's out of my life, he comes back, and I know firsthand. Anyway, enough about me. I'm asking for Carly's person. What might he do? Now, Carly, free will. He has free will. And I am just pulling one potential out of the quantum field. So just understand that. This is not written in stone. There are no guarantees. But let's see what he's thinking right now that he might do. What is he thinking? What might he do? What might Carly's person do? Okay. Yeah, well, we know this. We know this, third party. We know that. Okay, let me keep going here. I will reserve judgment speaking on that. What might he do? Because that's literally the card of working on it, putting in work and effort. But yeah, and then the Justice card came out, but sideways. So for me, because you probably haven't been here and heard me say this, when a card comes out like that for me, it's neither in the energy of the upright or in the reverse. It's in transition, or it hasn't made its mind up where it's going to land yet. In other words, your person knows there's an injustice here, but doesn't know if he can right the wrong, doesn't know if he can balance those proverbial scales. Do I have what it takes to come forward and be this King of Pentacles? That's probably what he's thinking. What else? So far, he's undecided. Seven of Swords. Right now, probably standing high up on that hill thinking, defending my position. Or it could be putting up a wall. Well, of course he does. Of course he wants victory. Ooh, these two cards. The Magician and the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords keep coming back. I've seen them 3 times as I'm shuffling through here. Now, Six of Wands is a victory, but in my opinion, all right, just going to show you this. Six of Wands, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This talks about love, but I don't know. Because I'm not just a card reader. I read energies. This has, I want a personal victory over, I want everything is what it smacks of. Now, I don't have that card, I'll be honest. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. And I'm not done pulling the cards. Let me see. Adia saying, I thought I was over my toxic Christmas baby, and after 3 years, I was almost there. Then he came over, oh God, and stayed a while. Now I'm trying to let go all over again. Adia, I'm so there with you, friend. I know it. I'm back at square one, and that's what happens. I need my energy back. I mean, that's really the cycle, isn't it? It's like, and they come back, I think, so they can get a fix, just to carry them to go back out into the world and do whatever the hell they're going to do. It's like an addiction. They need to come get a fix, a hit to their ego, that we will let them back in, that we will take them and all that. And then they get that ego fix and they go and leave again. And that, yeah. And we let them. I said we. I didn't let him spend the night, but hey, Brian, welcome, and thank you so much for the super chat. Let me put you down here. You will be next, Brian. What else for Carly? Come on. Tell me about the Six of Wands, because I'm not, that should be a good energy, and that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it's more, well, I don't know. Okay, make me wrong. I'd like that. I'd like for you to make me wrong about this person. Yeah, he knows he disappointed you. He still feels passionate about you, Carly. Yep. But he's juggling. Yep. No, there's not a equal give and take. That card, the third party card keeps coming out. Yeah, but yet he's holding on to you. I have an Ace of Swords, okay, that came out, Carly. That can be an epiphany. It can be truth. It can be clear communication. But I feel there's a but here. I'm waiting for the cards, but I don't know. I'm energetically, well, okay, things are coming to the light. He's saying, I know I have an epiphany that I know I did not listen to my intuition. You were together for about 3 years? Wow. Yeah, that's no small thing. I know I've been on and off for 4. Mostly off, I have to say. But I kind of understand, Mom, there's a big age difference between us, and I kind of get it, you know, from a practical point of view. He wants a younger woman probably, but yet, and yet he keeps coming back. Well, all right. Plans that go awry. I'm purposely being quiet. You see that? Now he's feeling the heartache. Now he's feeling the heartache. Followed by, this is my OF, what did I do card. This is the self-sabotage card. Playing mind games. What the F have I done? Hey, Moolay, how are you, darling? Welcome in. Kind of late start tonight for me. How are you doing tonight? Yours is 10 years younger than you? Yeah. Yeah, mine is 24 years younger. Well, I think, Carly, he's starting to feel, as you said, he's already said to you. So this is basically tarot verifying that. Now he's starting to feel the squeeze. Yep. The hurt, a realization of what he has done. That's good. All right. I mean, I'm not wishing bad on anybody, but, you know, it'd be one thing if he was doing it and not feeling it, but if he's telling you that, and clearly he is, this is... Sorry, I was distracted there. Yeah. He is thinking, where have I planted the seeds? Are my seeds actually the seeds I want to plant in the ground for the long term? Is that what I'm doing here? This is the farmer in most tarot decks, standing with his head, you know, propped on the hoe, looking down at the field, looking down at the seeds he's planted, wondering. Now, when it's in the reverse, it's saying, I may have made a mistake about where I planted my seeds. That's literally what that means to me. Yeah, because now I've got to heal, and there's a timeout. And there's, you know, and he's not healed. I mean, clearly, but that's the timeout. Yep, there's the tower. He's saying that he could be saying, I want to repeat a cycle with you after this tower moment, because I still, that 2 of Cups came back again, Carly. I still feel for you. Well, I say we let him work his own stuff out. You don't have a choice about that anyway. That was kind of a joke. You have no choice about that. It's not like you can do it for him. I want to ask about you. Thank you guys for the hearts. I want to ask about you. Okay. For you. All right. I don't want to ask this, because I know you're going out on a date and you're moving on. Should we just ask advice, maybe? Just say, what is the advice for you moving forward? without him? What advice do you have for Carly, please? I didn't mean to, Moulay. Honestly, I think I was, yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. As I was saying to Adia, it's not a bad thing. I'm kind of glad to have a lower pace tonight because I got a late start. It's late in the day. Minimize the chat. Yeah. There's no like button. What? Well, I'm looking at it on my screen and I have a like button. That's what you mean. It's not showing how many likes there are on the video. That I do see. Yes. But the like button is there where you can hit it. But I don't know why that is. Well, I kind of do. Let me change that. Okay. It is, and Carly, thank you for being patient with me. These are my wonderful supporters and regular people, and that's why we're chatting here. Oh, that, I don't know. Well, I can't do it on this end. Here's the thing. This is software, and I can either start the live on my iPad and then when I'm ready to do it, come over here and pull the video up and start it on my iPhone. And when I do that, I can tell it to go in portrait mode and it does something different. If I just start it on my phone, which I did tonight, it knows I'm in portrait mode, but I don't have the options on the phone that I have over here. Anyway, that's a long answer, Moulay, but that's, I think, what happened. Now, back to Miss Carly. Give me some advice for Carly moving forward. What might even happen on her date? No, I know, and that's why I said to Adia, we were talking about this. Not tonight, they probably won't, but that's okay. I won't make the mistake tomorrow. It'll be busy tomorrow. It'll be another crazy Wild Wild West one tomorrow. Outside of the shorts. Are you talking to me or Moulay? Outside of the shorts, hit the X to minimize the chat, and then... Are you talking to me or Moulay, though, Adia? I know, Moulay, exactly. We can actually have a conversation. All right, come on, Tarot. Tell me something for Carly. She does not have all night. Golly, I can't get this frog out of my throat tonight. Well, okay. What else? That is not all that you want to tell me, I know. We're going to have a talk. You've been acting like this the last 3 times I've used you. The last 3 lives. I've cleared your energy. We've had one talk, and you still are acting weird. Yes, the crazy lady is talking to her tarot deck. They have personalities. They have personalities. Well, Carly, hang on a minute. Okay, thank you, Adia, because I thought I'd missed something. He went to the White House and didn't mention it to here? Okay. Thank y'all. Carly, this is anxiety and worry and sleepless nights and Spirit saying stop it. Spirit saying stop it. But I know why, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. It's saying just what we already know, basically. It's telling us what we already know, and that is you don't have clarity about what you're doing and why you're doing it, because you're still looking back at this other situation, this third party situation. And so Spirit's having a hard time helping you to have harmony and balance because of that. It's asking you to be strong and stop with this overthinking. This is the self-imposed mental prison. In reverse, it's saying get clarity, because if not, you're going to miss out on this new offer, that, like you're talking about, this new date that's coming in. You might well miss out. This might be a missed opportunity. All right, I hope you're still here. I haven't heard you say anything, Carly. I hope you're still here and listening to this, because this person that you're about to meet might be a new soulmate for you. No fooling. I can't plan that. I mean, that just surprised me. You are still here. Oh, good. Well, you never know, but I'm saying, I know this is also a card called the Choice, but it could be saying this person might just be somebody who could help you get past and release this toxic situation that you've been dealing with. Yep. Yep. That's good advice with Spirit. That's okay. Whims are all right. You got to get back up on that horse, though. You got to get back out there. And, well, no, you don't got to. That's not true. You don't got to do anything. But I think it helps. I did that for a while, and I went on a bunch of dates. Even at my age, men want to take me out. I'm just, in case you're surprised. Yeah, and I went on several dates. And the thing about it is, I learned something about myself. I learned that I knew very quickly, for the most part, within 30 minutes of being with that person, that was not going to work. And I was very clear too that it wasn't because of my past person that I felt that way. It was showing me, if anything, well, I get that you don't want this person. It's good that you came out. It's good that you know and you're clear about what you don't want. Okay, that's cool. I like that. He's actually 7 years older than you are. Yeah, that's funny. I am, except me. I am. I don't understand, but okay. I'm not doing that right now. That was last year. I'm not. And I met this really nice guy he was a winner. I'm telling you, he was, but I just couldn't get into him. I couldn't. And I had to say, he was a catch, but not for me. I'm a Scorpio. We have to feel that spark. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Moonlight. Carly, this is like holding on too tight. So this is just telling me, watch your energy, that you don't, like if you're holding yourself back, and it's just, that's what we do when we're hurt. It's just kind of cautioning you not to be overly protective, I think, of yourself. And if you do that, you very likely are going to have victory. If you come back out into the world with this Queen of Cups energy, you absolutely will. Yes. No more deception or regrets. No mas. No, you don't want to do that. No, but that's the energy I'm getting off that Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's just like, ugh. Oh, you're connected to Wi-Fi now. Whoa, that's a step up, right? You're talking about for you in Casablanca, right, Millie? I know, Adia. We don't even have to do this. We just hold our little stinger up and dare them to come close. Yeah, you know what I was just talking about? And the other part of that reading that this card came out for your person, this Seven of Pentacles in the upright is somebody looking at their investments, and it's in the reverse. So it's just saying, think about what you want to invest in, and use me as an example. I knew right away these weren't the people, but I was, it caused me to start to look and define exactly what I did want and what was acceptable and where I didn't want to plant seeds, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. Don't be afraid to plant seeds if it feels right. Anything else, please, for Carly? And Brian, if you're here, I'm not forgetting you. You are next. Anything else you want to tell Carly? I think that one wants to come out. It did. I love it. Yes, I felt that. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Yes. Be the Queen of Cups, Carly. This, you saw me shuffle all those times and she came back out again. Okay, good, Brian. Thank you. Queen of Cups, she gives her cup. She doesn't hold back. She's not afraid to give her cup of love. So, and if that wasn't enough, guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups. So this is just saying, go back out there. Yeah, you might not meet Mr. Right. Maybe you know, meet Mr. Right now, but don't let, what this stuff in the past cause you to shut down. Keep yourself open, keep your heart open, and that's when and how you can attract your match, your equal. And there will be equal give and take in this relationship, whoever you're, because could be saying, spirits could be sending you this King of Cups, excuse me. Yep. Well, I'm going to stop there, Carly. I think that's wonderful. And, it wasn't anything earth-shattering in terms of news. I think you already knew this, but it's good to hear it. It's good to get reinforcement. Sometimes we need to hear that from somebody besides our own brain, right? Okay, good. I am so glad to hear that. Keeping your heart open. That's awesome. To give and to receive. Amen. Because it is a two-way street, isn't it? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Carly, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, I want you to report back. Let me know how your date goes. Let me know how your date goes. We can live vicariously through you, Carly. Because some of us are very content just to be home by ourselves lately. You are very welcome, sweetie. Thank you for being here. All right, Brian is next. And let me scroll back up here. Okay, Brian. Where's Brian? What are Amanda's current feelings regarding me? Okay. And where are you from, Brian? Thank you, Adia. You're so sweet when you do that. Oh, that's just so good. I love it. I'm asking what deck. Okay. Brian, we're asking California. Okay, awesome. So a little bit earlier there than here. Oh, that's sweet, Adia. Okay. Moolah, you've got me on the edge of my seat now. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, let me get through Brian's reading. I want to hear that for sure. What are Amanda's feelings for Brian? Please and thank you. What are Amanda's feelings for Brian, please, and thank you. Well, Brian, what happened? Is somebody getting some karma here? Okay. Well, we've got I know I'm in my own little world here. Forgive me. The Star in reverse and Two of Swords in the upright. And the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. Typically, the Star in reverse is either a wish that didn't come true, disappointment, or someone or something not being healed. The Two of Swords is someone at a crossroads. I can't decide what to do or which direction to go. Let's see. However, and I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay. But there is a burden here, something that's been a very, very heavy burden that she wants to put down. She wants to lay down. She's saying, I can't carry this anymore. This is too heavy. That's the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Empress in reverse says, I don't feel that that there's expansion here. I don't feel that I can nurture this, that there's any creative avenue here in this situation. I've actually lost my confidence. And now I'm getting clarity. I'm getting clarity because I'm taking a time out. I'm putting myself in this tree to sit and reflect, or to hang rather, and reflect. And I'm reflecting about my feelings and giving my feelings, whether or not to give my feelings, whether or not to share. And I'm feeling emotional, overly emotional, in fact. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I took all my medicine and everything tonight. It just, I never know. No, I did. I did take my allergy pill. That's what's going on. Okay, because it's like been spring here for a few days. I forgot to take my allergy medicine. That's what I didn't do. Just feeling the energy from this. Queen of Cups can also be somebody, Brian, who is needy. And overly emotional. So is she acknowledging that's who she is or how she's feeling right now? Because whatever happened, I presume this means y'all are in some form or fashion not together happily right now, because this is somebody walking away, but in the reverse it's saying, but I want to come back. I don't want to walk away. I want to return, basically. Well, you can't return if you're not gone, because, yeah, so y'all must be on the outs. Because I feel the sense of abandonment. I feel like I'm out in the cold here on my own. And I'm very unhappy. I'm very unhappy. And I feel like this cup of love between us has been spilled. This opportunity has passed me by. Now, I don't know if this is you or her. We did ask how she's feeling. This is the King of Swords in the reverse. This is a new deck. I haven't used it too many times, and I'm looking at the artwork because it's different. Yep, she and I have been in no contact for a couple of years. But me and her father have been talking again recently. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I felt like no contact. I'm just looking at the artwork on this King of Swords. Now, it's in reverse. That's somebody who is cold, angry, very angry. And in this particular deck, look at the expression if you can. Look at the expression on his face. Not only does he have his sword upright, ready to use it, but notice this hand, he's got a clenched fist. And the expression on his face as well. He looks very angry, doesn't he? Let me see what else. Yeah. Because she feels, again, this is a missed opportunity. I feel like this could have been something, but bye-bye, it's gone. There was a lot of things that weren't seen, weren't spoken. Could have been things that, like lies, and was a lot of fear even about this. Yeah, lies, I feel, I'm hearing. And that's what caused this tower moment between the two of you. Tower moment means somebody throwing a hand grenade in the middle of it. So does she see you in a positive or a negative light? That's a different question. But I am asking, how does she see you? See, tarot is very literal. How does she see you? Remember these two cards? They came out again. So, yes, this could be her, but she sees you as somebody that maybe would want to come back, but you're out in the cold. So I read this as her, and now because of the question I asked, I'm reading this as you. There are spilled cups there. Well, actually, that's not true in this artist's depiction. But the Eight of Cups, you have to understand the progression of tarot. Excuse me. The Seven of Cups is somebody with a lot of choices, right? And then they make the choice and whatever. And then the Eight of Cups comes, and whatever happens at the Seven of Cups, maybe too many choices and whatever happens in the meantime. Then comes the Eight of Cups. This is walking away. Typically, it's from spilled cups, emotions. Cups are emotions in tarot. Now, none of these are spilled. That's interesting. But this person is not even looking back. And the point of me sharing that is the next progression in the tarot is the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So this person, even though maybe there was still love in the cups because they're not spilled, has decided to move on, to go in seek of and seeking their Nine of Cups, their wishes fulfillment. But to answer your question, like I don't know who broke up with who, but it looks like she feels you kicked her out in the cold. Look at the picture. Ah, here's the answer. The King of Cups in reverse. This is someone who, even in the upright, the King of Cups is very selective about, oh, y'all, excuse me. Selective about who and when he gives his cup of love. But in the reverse, he's either all over the place or he's, my experience when this card comes out like this is he's holding his cup of love. He's in fact emotionally unavailable. So you're asking me how she feels. I don't know who you are today versus who she knew 2 years ago, I think you said. But she feels like you're someone who's emotionally unavailable. And that, yeah. You made a choice in love. I would be venturing a guess you might have chose someone else over her. Because my Queen of Wands is usually my third party queen. I mean, it doesn't have to be the case, but this could have a couple of meanings, but that because if that wasn't the case, you're saying, okay, yeah, but I don't know if you did then. Did you break up? That was me and her father are going to work on something next week. Do you see anything about that? Then if this wasn't that kind of situation, then this is saying because she felt you were emotionally unavailable, she's made the choice to be this queen. And this queen is someone who she tends to be, I would equate her to a warrior queen. She's a go-getter. She's an entrepreneur. She's passionate about what she does. She gets things done. She's takes no prisoners along the way. She's also very attractive, and she's the queen that would be the life of the party, but she wouldn't. The energy I'm getting is she wouldn't commit to anybody. She's just gonna go out there and enjoy life. I'm not gonna be the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not gonna settle down right yet. I'm just gonna go enjoy life because I can and because I'm that person. I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be strong. I'll hang out over here and I'll find my own darn justice in life. I know that's not giving me quite the clear answer that you wanted, other than I think she felt you were emotionally unavailable. So, I mean, anything else? So how's it going to go between you and her father? Let's ask that. Anything, tell me anything about this meeting with Brian and her father. I think he's going to try to keep it all business, whatever this is. I think he's going to try to not talk about her. You'll probably have to bring it up, like, how's she doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, are you kidding me? You saw me shuffling, didn't you? You saw me shuffling on camera. This guy came back again. King of Cups in the reverse. Same cards came back. The Lovers making a choice. Well, we ask about you and the father. Well, hey, Saturnian Sun, how are you tonight? So I think he may feel about you the same way that she feels about him. And that would, honestly, that's kind of a father-daughter thing. He would probably take sides and say, yeah, whatever she said. That may be the case there. In other words, he might think you're this same person, this same, either overly emotional. I don't feel that's the case. I feel like they may be seeing you as someone who is emotionally unavailable. Now, we asked about the meeting and how that was going to go. So there may be a choice here in this meeting, a decision made about collaboration. This would be a business deal or I don't know, but some kind of a collaboration. And I will tell you, he is thinking it might be a bit risky because he's not sure if you'll stay with it. This is the Knight of Wands. This is, wait a minute. I guess to be fair, this could be you, but we ask about the meeting. So either of you could be wondering if this is going to go the distance, because the Knight of Wands he's in and out, He's in and out. He's not consistent. He's not somebody that typically commits. Now, that's your third or fourth question, Brian. I can't keep going all night for you, buddy. I'll cut the deck 3 times. I'll shuffle 3 times and cut the deck. 1 card. Right now, no, based on what I see here. But we didn't ask that question, didn't we? Well, given that, I'd have to say not now. Not now. That's the card of overthinking, that the mental monkey mind, gerbil on a wheel mind, overthinking things, paralysis, analysis paralysis. Can't even talk tonight. About whether or not I even want to settle down or make a commitment. So I would have to say that's a no right now. Now, Brian, if you were here, and you should have been, I think you were, listening to me talk earlier about the law of attraction, you have complete control over this. You just have to get busy manifesting. You have to start telling the story like you want it to be, not like it is right now. So educate yourself about that. I love that, Malay. God will give you what you need, not what you want. Be open for that and stop destroying yourself. Listen, he's wise. So is Adia. Queen of Wands energy. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it felt. Very Queen of Wands as she did. She's enjoying life over there. Yeah. So, Brian, that's what I have for you. I hope that helps, buddy. I know that's not the answer you wanted, but again, it's just one potential. One potential. And if you get busy manifesting and telling the story, the way you want it to be, and believing that could happen for you, then you could change the outcome. It's very simple. Not easy, but simple. That's it. And thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate you being here, and thank you for your super chat tonight. I appreciate you. Moulay, I want to hear your story. What happened today? What happened today? Imagine. Oh, thank you. Oh, Adia, that's interesting. Okay. And I can see that. Yeah, yep. Idea saying the father feels like once you know that she's not locked in, yeah, you'll ditch the collaboration. Yep. That could well be the backstory or the behind the scenes story, rather. That could be it. Okay. A friend of mine from Houston called and said that his friend came to Morocco. Her name is Joanna. Uh-huh. And did you meet Joanna? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So I took her to dinner tonight, not expecting anything. I'm hearing a but. I'm hearing a but. It went well, didn't it? Just taking care of a friend of a friend. Sure you are. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. And that would be so like you, just to do the nice thing. Yeah, just doing the nice thing. Oh, Millie, I love that. Gosh, bless your heart. I know, right? It did. That's what I was thinking, but good on him. He was just doing a friend. He wasn't on a date. He was just doing a friend for a favor. Jeez, favor for a friend. Oh, my word. Jeez, Millie. She said she felt a blue light surrounding us and she took my hand. Holy cow. Joanna, hey, welcome from England. It's late over there. Goodness. Must be having trouble sleeping, Joanna. Oh, good gracious, Millie. Yeah, well, you have to make room. It's true. Energy, the universe abhors the, what is that saying? Energy abhors the vacuum. Whatever that saying is. And she said she felt my energy flowing to her and felt the warmth. Oh my goodness. And I felt something too. Malay, you go. See, that tower needed to happen for you. Yeah. You had to get the other energy, we know who we're talking about here, the other energy out. So that's a blessing. That may be a blessing. But here's the thing, Mula, even if this didn't go anywhere, it is showing you that you can have feelings, that you're not living on an island alone by yourself. And things went too fast, too quickly. Well, you're in control of that. You're in control of that. Joanna says it's 3 a.m. there. Well, I figured it had to be at least, yes. Oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock here. Yeah, I know, Moonlight. I keep hoping for that too. I keep hoping for that for myself for that very reason. We all do. I mean, it's very common. We just get a person here that will help us get over that other person. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm glad. I am just happy as can be that you've had that experience. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, dear, that's so true. Because that, what's the song? Who is it? Dua Lipa song? Who sings that song? Um, I've got a new set of rules. I think is the song because you ain't. If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. That's so true, Adia. Yeah, the best way to get over one is to get under another. Amen, sister. She wants to meet up tomorrow, but I told her what happened to. Well, that's good. Full disclosure. Well, how long is she going to be there? Long enough for a little romance, I guess. And how far away is she? Is this going to be another long distance relationship? That seems to be going around. Yes, I'm sure it was surprising. Of course, it would have been surprising. Gee. Well, that's a lot can happen in a month, Milo. Um, I have to agree with the Dia. You can just say, "Hey, I need to take it slow. I'm getting over something. I'm getting, I just ended a relationship." But don't go into the details and don't, that's enough. That one statement, and then don't talk about it again. Unless she asks, maybe, but yeah, because that's the quickest way to ruin a relationship is just talking nonstop about your ex. Yep. Good, perfect, Mila. You done good. You done good. You don't need any coaching from us. That is awesome. I wonder what the tarot would say. Should I ask? You didn't ask me to ask. Let's ask. What's her first name? Did you tell me Joanna? Is that no? That I'm sorry. Joanna's from England. What did you tell me what her name was? It is Joanna. Oh, I didn't make that up. We got Joanna and Joanna. Well, that's what I'm going to do. That's why you knew what I was going to do. Going to cut 3 times. Excuse me, shuffle 3 times. Show me the potential. Uh-oh. Well, maybe it's just a friend for a month. 3 of Pentacles, that's like a lack of a collaboration, not coming together. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun for a while. And besides which, how many times have you, who's here every time I come on here, how many times have you heard me say it's one potential and you have the ability to change that? So don't even just forget that I did that. Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, my bad. I hit my mic. I'm sorry. A seasonal distraction. That's right. Yeah, that's right. See, everybody's in agreement. Don't mention the X anymore. Hey, Christine, I just saw your comment, and I think you can probably see the banner across here. The free reading slots are taken. I can do a super chat, a PayPal, or if you're subscribed and you've hit your notification bell, YouTube will let you know next time I come back, and I will be back tomorrow. Well, thank you. I'm honored, Mule. Sincerely, I'm honored because you have just been such a fabulous supporter in all ways for me here, and I feel like there's a friendship here, and even if you are across the world. I am excited though, but you have to promise to keep me updated. You have to promise to keep me informed. Inquiring minds, Adia and I want to know. Adia and I are happily living vicariously through other people right now. We don't really. Oh, well, I don't know. I shouldn't speak for you, but that's me. Adia, you do not have to do that. Adia, I would read for you for free. Surely you know that. And I would refund it, but I don't know how to do that. I don't think I can do that. I looked into it one night, but I don't know how to do that. If there's a way, I don't know. Please don't ever do that. I love you. I'm not meaning to be ungrateful, but you do so much for me. I am happy to do that. Lila's saying maybe it won't be romantic, but at least it made me. Well, that's right. That's absolutely. Just enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. Just take it for what it is. Not sure if blessing was said, but work has gotten so much more enjoyable. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, blessing was said. Yes, indeed. That's awesome. So glad to hear that. Well, you stay awesome too, Saturnian Sun. I'm so glad things are getting better. That's awesome. Yes. I know I keep saying that word, but it feels right. Adia said, I want to keep, I, I want to keep my living through Harris too. I don't want to leave my cave. I'm preach it, sister. That's all I can say. That's right. Uh, well, we're just still licking our wounds a little bit, Millie. That's all we're doing. The truth is, I'm not going to speak for her, but for me, I I just don't know if I have another one in me, another relationship, in me. Honestly, I don't know. I'm happy and I'm working, and when would I fit one in anyway? I'm pretty busy. I don't know how I'd fit a person in my life right now. Oh my gosh, 3 girls are popping up. What? What? Okay. Adia, I'm sorry. Let me go back here and find your question. Have I met my person yet? That's a very interesting way you worded that. I know what you did there. I know what you did there. I know exactly what you did there. Asking what deck would be best for you. I want me to stay with this one. Okay. I've been in my hermit mode with no desire to go outside. My heart is tired. I'm just about checked out of dating. Yeah. Oh man, I feel you. Oh, thank you, Moulay. Oh goodness, that sounds dangerous. Do I? Sure, pull a card for me. That's why you're asking for the reading, because you're running on empty. Well, I don't need to give you the law of attraction speech today. I'm not even going to go there. Come to Morocco as your sister. Well, now that does sound interesting. I'll be an empress. You're going to treat me like an empress? Oh my goodness. Here, let me adjust my crown. Oh, Moonlight, you're just too good to be true. All right, I'm going to ask for Adia. Why are you hesitating? I'm asking and talking to my cards. What's the deal? All right, they're talking to me. Hold on. Okay. I'm attracting null and voids. I was on eHarmony for, I don't know, whatever that term is. I don't remember what I bought. 6 months. I don't know what it was. And I went out with several guys, but they all wanted me, but I didn't want them. Except for one guy who was nice, and we had several dates, but I just didn't feel the spark. Anyway, my point is, I was thinking recently, and they send you these teasers where they look who is here today, look at these new people, blah 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 blah. And I get on there, and you can't really see the full profile, but these faces are the same people that were on there when I was there, and I'm thinking, oh hell no, hell no. How many syllables can you make the word hell have? When you are Southern, at least 3. All right. Shuffling 3 times and then going to cut the deck for you. 1, 2, and anything that comes out will be a message. 3. Side message. Oh, I'm going to have to, oh, good Lord. I'm going to say no, by golly. So the deck was talking to me, or my team through the deck, whatever. It was saying, just shuffle 3 times and cut the deck and let it be a yes or no. And that's what I did. And you got this Nine of Swords, which is just where you are, what you're describing, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, that I'm over it, Darlene. I'm over it. I don't want any more angst to do with love. Now, in the process of me shuffling, these two cards came out. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. That's a side message. That says, you don't want to deal with any more players. I'm choosing that, if anything, I'm going to be the player. If anything, I'm going to be over here just minding my own business. I'm not wanting to deal with anybody because I've already been through this. I dealt with these fools. My bad, fools. But, you know, it's like no more Knight of Wands. Nada. True freaking story. Well, yeah, cards don't lie. What's at the bottom of the deck? Cards don't lie. The wounded warrior, I am putting up my wall. I'll just be danged if I let anybody through it. Now, that does look like a fairly flimsy wall, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to go through this. I'm not listening. This is actually in the reverse. What's been illuminated to me is I'm hearing Scarlett O'Hara with her fist to the sky. As God is my witness, I will never go hungry again. As God is my witness, I will never be juggled again. I swear I'm not making that up. I'm going to stay right over here and work on myself. I'm going to stay in my cave. I'm sorry, I could go on. Oh, it's all true. I know. I could have been pulling that on me probably, but. So no, you haven't met them. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? You'll love this. I'm so glad it's just us here tonight. I'm having so much fun. Okay, so underneath this anxiety, and if I can hold the deck up, this anxiety, sleepless nights, and worry, guess who's right under there? Do you know who that is? Okay, well, all right, if I'm going to do my job tonight, the tarot reader, if I'm going to do my job, now that I've whined, and we should have a wine and wine night. We could do that for members, couldn't we? A wine and wine night. I might do that. I have to have my wine after the whining. I can't read tarot if I'm drinking. Anyway, so 2 messages. Yeah, this is you because of this person. And you just want to you want to skip merrily down the road here and transform your own darn life. You're tired of being stuck in your head about this. So you're in the cave. You're in your cave. Now, I could, if I was doing my due diligence as a tarot reader, say, because you're in this state of anxiety, you might be missing out on one of these kings coming your way, because this could say something new and exciting. It could be encouraging. This is the Explorer page, encouraging you to explore and be curious. Maybe you could transform. This is the card of change. If you would just get out of your head and leave your cave, you might actually meet this guy. Or if you didn't like that guy, you might meet this guy. Don't shoot me, but that's just, I had to do that. You know I did. You know I couldn't leave that alone, right? I did. True story. So get the gym membership. Yes, get the gym membership. 10-4. Amen. Yes. Yes. That's not why I got it, but I'm awfully glad I did, because I was looking at my calendar today. I'm actually, next week will be 2 years in, and huge difference in my strength. And, of course, your confidence always is helped by that, but I just feel more like me than I ever have. because I used to, work out all the time. I was an athlete and did all that, and I was active, and then life got in the way. No, well, I think you need to go. And I'll tell you, it's been, we tend to like our cave. I'm just saying. And I have my weights are right underneath this table where I sit. So, and I've got a vibration plate with the whatever thing, but I've got resistance bands. I got all that right here. And I know myself well enough that I'll tell myself I'll use it. I'll use it for a while. But the only thing that's going to get me on a regular basis doing it is if I have a commitment, like I do a class. And so I'm thumbs up on getting yourself to the gym. Commit and get yourself there. And you meet some cool people there, which I am so happy I did that. I've met the nicest people there. I mean, these are, in some stay and some go, but then new people come in, and I'm just so happy that I'm there, and I love it. Yes, 10-4 on the gym membership. Not until you pull a card for me, Moulay. You said you were going to pull a card for me. First, you do that. You pull my card, and I'll do this for Adia. One more question. Will I meet them this year? Well, now you know how I feel about timing, but I'll ask. Will Adia meet? Okay, good. You're on it. Will Adia meet her person this year? 3 shuffles, and I'm cutting the card. It's going to be my new thing. Wait 10 seconds. No, take your time. I'm going to do this for Adia while you're doing that. Wonder who the other 3 people here that are watching this tonight. We're just having a little private session here. I'm loving it. Okay. Will Adia meet her person this year? Maybe not. But now, look, you can't make this up. Adia, you cannot make this up. What was the card that came out when we asked about, are you going to meet your person this year? Do you remember what card that was? I mean, have you already met your person? Do you remember what your card was? It was the 9 of Swords, in case you don't remember. Are you ready? Different deck. Guess what came out? I just can't make it up. Do you believe that? Do you know what the odds are of that? 78 cards in this deck. 78 cards in this deck. Shuffled and then pulled the same darn card. Yep, in reverse. So same message. It's just you got shadow work to do yet. I wonder what's under it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Spirit saying you're still putting up a bit of a wall. Well, I don't know. I say that because that's what it feels like, but it is in reverse. It's behind that. Holding on too tight. Didn't that card come out when we were doing your reading earlier? The 4 of Pentacles, or was that somebody else? Yeah, oh God, this is so clear. Anxiety and worrying because you're holding on too tight to disappointment. Girl, I can't make that up. I think that's exactly what you should aspire to be. Be in your Queen of Wands energy. That's right. Have them lined up out the door and don't even ask their names. That's not true. Don't do that, but you know what I mean. Focusing on you. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm focusing on enjoying my YouTube thing here and I'm just having fun. My family, my friends. I'm really very happy right now. I'm just really, I'm okay. And I wasn't kidding. I don't know where I'd fit a relationship in. It would have to be somebody who was really respectful of my independence. That just would have to be. Okay, Mulo, yes, I want to know. Is that for me? Yes, let's see. What is, drum roll, please. Mulo's pull a card for me. Money, 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 money. Yes. You have to focus and shift your energy. That you oh, you're talking to Dia. Yes, you too. Yeah. I'm just happy as a clam here. I actually gave myself this week though. I was realizing I had to, I told y'all I'm kind of working a balance because the YouTube thing takes a lot of energy out of me. It takes especially when I get those long marathon ones. Oh, I'm exhausted. I mean, all through the next day. So I'm working on that. And Tuesday, I said, I am taking today for me because Mondays are always really busy for me. And Monday, I said, you know, I deserve a day. So I walked everything off and I took a day Tuesday and I rested and I ate and I napped and I just took care of me. It was so nice. And I haven't done that in a while. So I'm learning the hard way how to balance my energy. Speaking of energy, anyway. I do that. I have a playlist of happy music, and that's where I go. Hey guys, if you have not seen this, because it made me think of it, I have a couple of songs that are on my happy list from this. It's a music video movie. Have y'all heard of this movie? It's the group is called wait, I don't, well, one second. Wait a minute. A different kind of dance. Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too funny. I want to tell you, I don't know if I can tell you the name of the. One second here. Yeah, the group anyway is called Jungle, and it's a short movie. It's a little over an hour long, and the movie's called Volcano. You can watch it right here on YouTube, but it's basically just one dance number after another, and it's got a little kind of a story theme through it, and I love the music in it. So y'all go watch when you need a feel good thing. Go watch that because I love the movement of the dance and the music. Volcano is the name of it, the movie, and then you can watch each dance separately. They do the shorter clips here on YouTube. Anyway, if you're looking for something happy, was my point. I've got the Hierophant. That's my card. Well, that's interesting. Holy cow. Oh, well, okay. I'm laughing. Of course, that means maybe it's just saying that's me. I'm the guru, right? I'm the guru. Kind of tongue in cheek saying that. Spiritual guidance, I get it. Can also mean commitment. I hope you're not saying that man's coming in here trying to commit to me because I don't know that I want that. Interesting, Hierophant. In the upright, huh? We'll take that as divine inspiration, won't we, Adia? That's just going to be divine inspiration. That's what we're going to call that. Oh, guys, what fun. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's call it that. Yeah. Divine inspiration. I'm liking it. Pardon me. Kelsey, $5 per question. And you can do PayPal or Super Chat. So, Mulay, have you already made plans to go out with Joanna again? Did you tell me? Did you tell me that and I missed it? I think you might have said you were. What's the weather like? Is it always hot in Morocco? By the way, I'm sure I could Google that. It's yeah, it's pinned at the top of the chat. So Mulay, is it always hot there? In Casablanca? I need to get a map out. Where'd y'all go? Dia's working out and Mulay's gone to prayers, I reckon. Okay, guys, I guess we're done. We're just chatting, which I love. It's a nice opportunity to visit with you guys. I am thrilled that we had a nice, easy chat tonight. It's just what I needed because I was debating hard and about coming on here tonight because you never know. Friday nights can be crazy. Yep, upright. Okay. Yep. Adia and I have decided it's just divine inspiration. We've made our decision. Oh, yeah. Well, I like that idea. Absolutely. And you know, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Yeah. Let's make it what we want, right? Okay, Bob Mulay. Yes. Advice taken. All right, you good people. Well, I think I will go off and go probably what time is it? Yeah. Unwind a little bit. See you tomorrow. Yes, I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know when. When you see me. When you see me. Hope y'all get some sleep. It's very late over there for you, I know. And it's what, 10:30 for you, Adia? I don't know. I was kind of waiting, but I don't. Oh, well, there it is. Okay. Just in the nick of time, Kelsey. Just in the nick of time. Oh, it's raining today. And it's not hot there all the time. Okay. Well, all right, Kelsey. Go ahead and type in your questions. 10:30 there. Yeah, you told me you're in Atlanta, right? Hotlanta? Whereabouts in Hotlanta? I lived all over there when I was there. I mean, we literally we would buy a house and renovate it and move to the next one. We had several, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses in the time I was there. Oh, hot Orlando. Why did I think you were in Atlanta? I don't know. And the Eastern time zone, I remembered. I was thinking you were in Atlanta. I don't know why, so I thought that. Even hotter in Orlando, though. Yes, Muley, I do see this super chat. I was waiting for Kelsey to type her question. Him, her, I can't tell. Her, I think. Well, I can deal with hot much better than I can deal with cold. I cannot do cold well. Way hotter. Yeah, I have a friend that lives around that area. She works, well, I'm not sure exactly what company she works for, but she works at the space station and commutes there. Kelsey, where are you, hon? Where are your questions? Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, it's bad here too, but not like down there. Yeah, I figured. Well, I'm waiting for Kelsey to post her questions. Kelsey? Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why I was hesitating because they've changed the name so many times. It used to be Cape Canaveral, then it was Cape Kennedy, wasn't it? And then they changed it back. Well, Kelsey, you said general reading, but you said you had several questions. So I'm sure you could give me a clue what direction you want to go there. And I'm looking and asking what deck for you. Maybe this one to start. And thank you very much for the super chat. JC, hey, what in the world are you doing here? It's late. You should be out on a date or something, JC. How you doing tonight? Okay, let's start with that. The energy between you and T. What is the energy, please, between Kelsey and T? General love and work. Okay, gotcha. Generals / comma love and work. All right, let's ask first about the love, which I presume is T. Uh-oh. Somebody not wanting to walk away. Somebody not wanting to walk away. What's that about? In other words, they want to return possibly if there's a breakup, which would imply. Let's see. Oh, that's okay, Kelsey. We'll get through this. We will. Usually I have the opposite problem. People, ask very specific or whatever. Either way, tarot is very liberal, and so you have to be very, for me as a reader anyway, have to be very specific about how you ask the questions. If I can do a general reading, but usually people want something a little bit more specific. Well, let's see. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Conflict. You're done with it. You want to be done. We're talking about you and T now. Oh. Morocco has a beautiful, clean, nice, and durable weather. Oh, that's nice. I must be having a delay with it. Absolutely. And I'm actually watching it on YouTube, not the software. But there does seem to be a delay. Oh no, Jay-Z, I am sorry to hear you've got COVID. Oh, yucky, yucky, yucky. I do hope you feel better soon. Yucky, yucky. Okay, Adia, that makes sense. that makes sense. All right, let me get Kelsey. Okay, now we got two people here. We got T or J, Kelsey. Because you said the energy between you and T, and now you're saying T is the old thing. But okay. Just want to be clear, because I had asked about T. Okay. All right. Because clearly there was conflict here between you two. Yeah. Yeah. This is the old person, T. Yeah. Unhappiness. Moving on. Disharmony in the home. This is like a breakup. The Four of Wands in reverse. Ooh. And probably had some very cold words. The Queen of Swords in reverse. She's bitter. She's angry. Yikes. Yikes. That must be the old person. Yep. That's T, right? And J is new. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I hope so, Jay. I mean, I hope you're feeling better, Jay. I don't know about work, but, I hope you're feeling better. It took me forever to get it. Well, I had COVID, felt better just in time to go on a trip I had planned to Mexico. Got back from Mexico, and 3 days later got the flu, all in the same month. That was no fun. That was no joke. Well, I have to say, since we're asking how T feels, I think bitter. Yeah, that's the word. That's the breakup right there. Bitter, probably, maybe angry, harsh words. Somebody might have been overwhelmed or juggling there. Yep. Because somebody, and I'm talking about T now, wanted to control the situation too much, or being overly controlled, or forcing, their will on you in some way. So, moving on. I think that's him and you, frankly, is how it feels to me. Moving on from T. Now, let's ask about J. A 5-minute delay. Holy cow. Oh, God, that's horrible. I presume it's the software. Okay, now we're asking Jay's feelings and intentions for Kelsey. What are Jay's feelings and intentions toward Kelsey, please? Well, seems like we're talking about the same person with these cards, but geez, really? Okay. I don't like this. Same two cards. Three of the same cards came out again. I might reshuffle just to be sure, but this is the Emperor in reverse again. This is, sorry about the glare. This is somebody who wants to be in control, who wants to impose their will on others, frankly, and not in a good way, in a controlling way. There's unhappiness here. Somebody's looking out. Could be saying this is somebody at a distance, but making a choice, making plans, thinking about how I want to move forward here, but moving forward very quickly. And we're talking about Jay here, moving forward very quickly, and yet, this person is holding their feelings back. They're not willing to surrender yet to this relationship. And the Six of Swords could be, they may still be moving on from something else. This is moving on to calmer water. So it could be saying, I don't know if y'all had a little tiff or something, but If not, it probably means they are just trying to move on from something that they've been through. But you make them happy. They're losing sleep over you. Goodness. What is that? J is the new. Yeah, I got that. 15 seconds, 20 years in network administration, caught it a while ago. I didn't say anything, but I wasn't a big enough delay to be concerning. Well, 15 seconds I can live with, but 5 minutes, no. Thank you, God. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for telling me that, Adia. Okay, now we know. And it might be because I'm using the software as opposed to just directly live to Adia. I just have a feeling that's got to be part of it. Because it feeds the comments over to the software, and I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at it on YouTube, but still, I have a feeling. Anyway, back to Kelsey. Okay. So, Kelsey, are you currently dating this J person? Mm. Yes, Jay comes to my work. I feel like we both flirt, but it seems like nothing more happens. I get a little nervous when talking to him. Yeah, those little butterflies. I get that. Okay. Well, apparently he doesn't want to say any more about that, Kelsey. He's older. Well, as long as you're an adult, then that's all right. Hopefully you are 21 or older. Well, I guess that depends on where you live. Some could be 18. I don't think those apply. No. No, those don't go. I'm changing decks. I'm not sure, or not sure about that at all. Okay. You never know. You're not dating. Okay. All right. So we asked about T and we asked about J. Did I answer your question about that? And because we wanted to go, your son is 27. That's a good age. I'm asking a question in my head for you, Kelsey. Hold on. He's having trouble surrendering to his feelings for you or to the situation. He's just having trouble. He's not sure what he wants to invest in. He's thinking about it. He is thinking about it. Yeah. Well, since y'all said that, because next we're talking about this person. Five of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this whole deck is not reversed, and the Ten of Wands. So basically, Kelsey, this is saying this person will be trouble for you. And the cards were already there before that I saw that conversation. Yeah, I don't think this is somebody you really would be wise to collaborate with. Because I think this person probably needs to change some ways of theirs, but it doesn't look like they're willing to do that. Whatever that is, I don't know what that is. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what a Knight of Wands would do. He would flirt. I'll do what I've done for you the rest of for everybody else. I'm going to shuffle 3 times and ask, would this be beneficial? Would this be a beneficial relationship for you with Mr. J? I didn't ask that exact question. Would this be a beneficial relationship for Kelsey with Mr. J? Absolutely not. 5 of Pentacles. You'd end up out in the cold, abandoned. Yeah, because you probably end up falling in love with him, and then there comes this tower moment where he probably breaks up with you or do whatever, because, and you lose your confidence because this Emperor won't go away in your reading. In the reverse, the Emperor in reverse is not a nice person. He wants to control everything. I just heard in my head, narcissist. I do not recommend this. I think I get nervous because I sense something's off. Well, amen. You listen to your intuition. Absolutely 100% listen to your intuition. We women have it. Everybody has it, but women have it. We listen to it with our kids, but it's hard for us to see that or feel it or get in touch with it sometimes with people. Excuse me, people that we're attracted to. I think I'm with Adia on that. I think that's absolutely true. Yep. Okay, let's see. What else did you want to know about love life, career? You wanted to ask about career. And it's saying switch decks. Okay. This deck or the big one? This one? Okay. No? All right. Show me what's going on with Kelsey's career, please. Yes, and probably somebody who he thinks a younger woman would be impressed with his, I don't know, money or status or whatever. Adia, my goodness, you sound like you're speaking from experience. All right, show me, please, what's going on for Kelsey in career. Please and thank you. Or use you, yeah. Ooh, something new. Holy cannoli. Wait a minute. Something new. All right. Two polar opposites energies here. The Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. But basically, the Knight of Wands in reverse, you may feel this new venture. Something new is coming to you. We ask about career. Something new is coming to you, or you have an opportunity that you're thinking about. You're thinking about making a change. I could word it that way. But you're feeling like it might be a little risky. Taking a risk. Reckless even. But it's going to turn out well. That's the Four of Wands. That's the happy home. That's the dog, the kids, the picket fence. But it's a career. That's something very solid and harmonious. That's awesome. Atia is saying, oh, I've been experienced this time before. Yeah, because he's already fishing in the pond of young and vibrant. He's not going to stop looking. That was my sense too. In fact, I already feel like he's got several people he's flirting with like that, to be honest with you. Yeah, that was my feel too. Oh, that's my favorite number, Kelsey. That's right. And it could be saying, could be talking about this. Now, this is not like an Ace of Pentacles, but it kind of almost feels that way. But it feels like more something you may be initiating versus the universe coming in and just gifting you something. Are you thinking about making a change? Because that's what it feels like in your career. Yeah. What else for Kelsey's career? What else for Kelsey's career? Well, that's confusing. Kelsey. Things can turn on a dime here in tarot. So let me tell you. This feels like, again, this is not like an Ace of Pentacles, the universe just handing you a new opportunity. This feels like you are thinking about taking a risk, taking a new adventure, some kind of, I don't know if this is something entrepreneurial, or you're thinking about changing jobs. I don't know what this is, but something new you're thinking about taking a leap with. It feels reckless, yes. Could be something that you're worried about whether or not it's going to be a dependable source of income for you. Now, this says this is all about harmony and happy and good vibes. However, then comes this mess. It will be something that you end up not being happy about. This is the Lover's card in the reverse, but to me, I'm sorry, Two of Cups. That means something you won't be happy with long term. And then all this hot mess at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands in the reverse. I don't want to fight for this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. That's the wounded warrior. And look, this is causing sleepless nights, and you start questioning yourself. I don't know if I have the resources to do this within myself. I can't seem to manifest what I want to. And there's all this conflict, and I don't want that. I don't want that conflict anymore. I have learned a lot, and I want to move on. Let me see what you said. Yep, yep, that's absolutely right, Adia. So true. Wish we'd known that at her age, don't we? Well, heck, I was on my second marriage by then. So, whatever this thing is, I think somebody comes along. This starts out looking good, and then something happens here. And I've got an Emperor in reverse here. This card won't go away tonight. And this feels like somebody who's very controlling. I don't know if that's a boss. I don't know if that's somebody in your life. I don't know who this is, but we ask about career. It feels like a boss kind of energy. And it may cause you to, I want to say lose money, because that queen, yeah, it could be needy, it could be greedy even, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then things are not harmonious anymore. So I don't know what this is you're thinking about doing here. Fives are about change, Muley. We have lived a life. I bet we could write a heck of a book between us, couldn't we, Adia? And we're not out of the fray because we're still out here. I know, I know. You know how I look at that, Adia? It's I'm just not done learning yet. Apparently, I've got more to learn, because that's the best way that we learn is through relationships, particularly romantic relationships. So anyway, back to you, Kelsey, if you're still here. Whatever this thing is that you're thinking about doing, I don't think it would be good. I think you'd end up feeling like you had to cut it out because it was toxic. I don't know what this is, but something coming toward you. Might not even know what this is right now. You might not even know it, but that's what I get for your career and work. I just feel like there's something that something may present itself, but it feels like something, again, you are thinking about taking a risk. And I would not do it. It doesn't look like it will turn out well. All right. Let's see, Kelsey. I think I've answered all your questions, haven't I? Or tarot, anyway. I do not like the delay in the chat. I'm just saying, I do not. We are still evolving, yeah, like it or not. And until we draw our last breath, I feel like we continue to do that. We continue to have the opportunity anyway to learn and to grow and evolve. There's a bit of a delay, I think. Well, there's more than a bit, apparently, delay, Muley, because fives are about change. 555, that's change, change, change to me. Not good or bad. Sometimes change is messy. Sometimes change is difficult. Just change. That's what fives mean. Sometimes it means challenges. Okay, thank you, Adia. Appreciate you keeping up with that. TJ and then career. I just was thinking TJ General, work. Well, I think we covered love and just anything general. Anything else Tara wants you to know? And B for bonus. What was the B for bonus? B. Like in general, yeah. I was going to ask anything else, basically anything Tara wants to say to you or give you advice about. All right. Well, this is not about love, but it is. Celebrate more. Get happy. Get my tagline here, Kelsey. You haven't been here before. My tagline is get busy getting happy. Celebrate. Go out with your friends. Have a good time. Enjoy being single. Yeah, don't get stuck in disappointment, whatever that might potentially mean for you, or the fact that you're not with somebody. This is, the breakup or made a difficult choice in love. But yeah, go have fun and play while you're building your fortune, your stability in life. Focus on getting happy. Don't focus on what you've lost or what you don't have. And then now the Ace of Pentacles, and then the universe will bring you an opportunity that will make you very happy. Not only the very happy in life in general, but might very well bring you a partner. And all of that is to say, what I always talk about here is law of attraction. And it's exactly what I preach about. You have to be happy. You have to be living the happy vibe, living the frequency of happy, believing in the frequency of happy, emitting, putting off the frequency of happy in order to attract that into your life. So start telling the story of how you want your life to be now, Kelsey. And not in the past and whatever Mr. J or Mr. T has done or anything else. Start telling the story, how you want it to be and envisioning that. Take time out, meditate, sit down and literally draw a picture in your mind of what you want your life to be like, because that's literally what that message was saying to me. Yeah, don't focus. It's all about what you focus on. That old saying. What you think about, you bring about. What you focus on, you're going to get more of. All that good stuff. So get busy doing that. And then it looks like everything starts coming in for you. That offer and the person and the whole biz, right? I love that y'all are taking such good care of me, Adia and Millet, that y'all are talking about this delay. And I wondered that too, Adia, if it's because he is so far away. I mean, it is the internet, but still, it's got to cover some distance. I love that you guys are even, look at you diagnosing. I love that. I'm just going to sit over here and drink my water. Kelsey, you and I'll talk. Well, that's not, Kelsey, we can't help that. We're all a mess, honey. We're just all a big mess, a hot mess. You're doing fine. Honestly, I feel like you're doing just fine. I think now you're doing fine. Don't backtrack though, and don't get sucked into some lecherous older man's world. I think those were the two high points for you tonight, sweetie. Yeah, I know. Be careful. I agreed. Agreed, guys. Agreed. Kelsey, thank you so much for your super chat and for being here tonight. I hope you will come back, join me again. I do wish you the very best. Looks like you're just living life. You're just this living life. I don't see anything you can't handle, to be honest with you. I think you got it well under control. Yeah. So did we ascertain then? You said I did. There's a 15-second delay. I think is what you. Yeah. Oh goodness, that's interesting. I had a dream that Jay presented me with two contracts. Seemed like something like a karmic cycle. That could very well be. Yep, that could very well be. Well, you are very welcome, Kelsey. Back to you, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. And this is you can see what kind of magical support these people give here. So I hope you'll come back again. Yeah, 15 seconds. Gotcha. Well, actually, Millie, I am going to say goodnight to you because I'm getting ready to head out. Kelsey was my last read there, and I'm going to say goodnight to you all. Can't believe we've been here almost 3 hours. Holy cow. It doesn't seem like it. That's the thing with these. It just, 3 hours is gone. Testing. Oh, you want me to hang on a minute while you're testing? I wish you the very best too, Malay, always. And I'm excited for you. I want to hear more about your new friend, Joanna. Thank you, Kelsey. I do have my regulars are a very sweet, sincere, kind, great group of people. I mean, they really, really are. You want me to let you know? I don't know if you're talking to me or Muley, Adia, but I'm down to Jay-Z saying good night. Y'all, much love and take care. Muley saying good night. Good night, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you being here. And that's the last comment so far, Adia. Malay saying good night. If you're testing. Testing still. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Now, okay. Y'all are doing whatever you're doing together there. I'm just hanging out. I think I'm pulling what kind of a day I'm going to have tomorrow. That's what I'll do. While y'all are talking amongst yourselves. Tell me what I need to know. Oh, Lord, I'm not taking that card. Oh, hell no, I'm not taking that card. Put it back. 11 seconds? Well, it's getting better. I wonder if it has to do with the bandwidth of any, maybe, so many people are here and maybe where I am. Yes. Aren't we cute, JC? Aren't we though? Wouldn't it be so cool if we could actually physically get together at some point and, I don't know, have a toast together? I know it. Okay, well, I'm just not getting anything for myself. That's what tarot does. It I'll do for y'all, but I don't ever get for myself here. Even when I do, I don't trust it. It's biased. That would be fun, wouldn't it? That's true. That's right. We're not that far. They're way. Where, Jay? I forgot where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Moulay's in Casablanca. That I know. You're in Florida. And Jay, I don't remember. Where are you from? Yeah, I think that might have something to do with it. Yeah. Southern California. Yes, okay, Southern California. Yeah, less network hops between us. That makes a total sense to me. We need to move at the dark and light. Um, I'm not sure what you meant by that, Mulay. Yeah, I kind of wondered about that. I thought it was the YouTube backbone is located in the U.S. I kind of figured that. In fact, we've been doing these live online. Well, you could call it like it's a Google Meet thing with the team there at YouTube, and I've been meaning to ask them where they are. They're where somewhere in California because they broadcast at a specific. The meetings they broadcast a specific time, but I don't know where in California or Pacific time zone. Excuse me, Pacific time zone. I just assumed California. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me that the strong signal is stronger here. Yeah. Okay, well, thank y'all for all that diagnostic. I do appreciate it. Honestly, that was, and it's good to know. I mean, it also is good for me, like when people that get on here that ask for readings and stuff, and they're keep posting their comments, and that I'm thinking not exclusively, but oftentimes people from India seem to do that more. I wonder if it's because they're not. My response is delayed. So they just keep posting it. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, additional bandwidth. I suspect that's a factor too. Yeah, it's messy. Well, but I know it, but it's still such a miraculous medium and venue. I just think it's fabulous that we have this opportunity. How else would I know you guys, right? How in the world would complete strangers come together? And it's just, I don't know, it's nothing short of miraculous to me. Anyway, all right, kids. It is in California. I was thinking that. I don't know where, but I could Google it. I just not probably a secret. Yeah, I know it. When the audiences come together, we're all mixed in together. But to me, that's such a beautiful metaphor for life. I mean, that's the way the world is, and the internet has made it so much smaller. Isn't that beautiful? But right, we're all on different devices. Yeah. Oh, did you ask me to do that earlier and I forgot? Malay, my bad. I am so sorry. I think you did ask me to do that. I apologize. I got sidetracked. For Malay. What did you misspell? All right. Asking for Malay. Well, I did pull a card about love, and it said it probably was not going to be a long-term collaboration. I remember that. It was the Three of Pentacles. I remember that. What can you tell me about work for Mulay? Let's ask that. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Work's looking very good for you. King of Pentacles, yeah. I'm not taking all those. King of Pentacles is saying, yeah, you the boss, Mulay. You the boss. 11:17. Well, so it would have been a minute ago. Yes, for me. It's 10:19. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday minute. All right. What can you tell me about Mulay and his work? Whoa, expansion. Good money. Money coming in, stability, and expansion. Oh, this is good, Millie. Something you're in the process of being liberated from. Those came out sideways. Keep working. Yeah. Doing things you love. Putting in energy in things you love. Don't get distracted. What else can you tell me? Yes, she is, Moulay. She is great. Okay, what's this? Hang on. Of course. Don't know what this. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. Good little angels. I don't know about angel, but maybe Charlie's angel, maybe. So, Moulay, this is about your work. I know you've got a delay, so I'm just repeating myself here. Your money and stability is looking good. There will be expansion for you, or this could be current or future. But you're in the process of being liberated for something, or you need to be liberated from something. I don't know if this means you don't want to put the work into, or you've stopped putting work into it. It's sideways. It's like I'm still in transition here. Something that you love. This feels more like love than money. I mean, these cards. I'm trying to make this make sense. Something you love, but you're not communicating. You're not talking about. There's no forward movement, but you're looking at the long term about where you want to invest in this, whatever. Then we're talking about work. Something you want to invest in for the long term in work. And it will be victorious for you, but it's going to take a while. But it's going to take a while because that's slow moving energy. This could be a person. Now we ask about work. This could be a person too, but I feel like it's more of something, a project or something that you like, you love, you feel emotional about it. And it could be you're not talking about it. It could be something you're not telling everybody about. Yeah, that kind of has that feeling to it. Something you're not telling anybody about. You're keeping it to yourself. Now, I don't have that exact card, but that's what it feels like to me. And you're thinking, this might be a long-term plan for me. I'm carefully planting the seeds, and it's saying this is going to be victorious for you. Milay, you still here? You may Darlene's angels. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I love that effect. Well, okay, I was trying my best not to go there, Moulay. I was trying my best not to go there. But I did feel a split in the energy. And so the other meaning could be these things happen. Your money and your expansion and all that happens because because you've broken from this energy of this woman, and there's no communication now. And now you're thinking better about where you want to plant your seeds. I was trying not to go there, but it is there too. Yep. He's saying because you actually stopped working for a while. There you go. Sounds like my ex. Yep. Again, I was trying not to go there, but it is there. And you're going to, yeah. I don't blame things on other people. I don't go there because we are involved in that decision. It is free will on our part to be involved with people, that we allow certain things to happen. We allow them to drain our energy. We allow them to take a week off of work, or we do whatever we do, right? But it was draining your energy a lot. And I can feel that, and I can see it here in the cards. Yep. Well, it looks like I'm going to say it again, blessing in disguise, right? What's that? Rejection is protection, Moonlight. Persistence and patience. Yep. And I love that idea. Yep. Where one door is closed, a better one opens. It looks like it didn't take long for that. We should call that a revolving door for him. I think we should call that a revolving door for him. He didn't waste any time. Oh my God, we're just jealous of him, aren't we, Adia? We are just jealous that we aren't doing what he's doing. Let's tell the truth. Oh goodness. Yeah, after this tower happened, where there was no balance, you took your love back. Yep. Now you're starting to, you're going to start manifesting things. Yep. That's all good. That's good stuff, Moulay. So your career looks good. Yes, we are, aren't we, Adi? And that's fine. That's close enough for me right now. How about you? Oh, Lordy. Yep, a shared victory. I like that a lot. Shared victory. Yep. Me too. Yeah. I just can't tell you how happy I am that because I said I almost didn't come on here tonight because I thought it was going to be, one of those crazy night with all the trolls, and I'm so thrilled that it ended up being just you guys and a small crowd tonight, and this was easy. It's like I should have brought my glass of wine up here. We could have had a glass of wine together if I could still go get it. I don't ever do that until after these are over, and sometimes it's I've told you this before, I get really wired up, and sometimes I can't go to sleep. I have to have half a glass of wine or something just to go to sleep. I love it. Yes. Here we go, Adia. Rejection is protection. Well, Moulay, I'll do that now. You're asking, and you're not asking about that person because I already pulled a card on Joanna. You're asking in general. Oh, seriously? Okay, Adia, let me pull a card from Moulay and I'll go get my wine. By God, I will. By God, I will. No, what deck? Stick with this one. All right. Pulling a card for you, Moulay. In love, we want to know what's coming to you in love. Is that a good question? 3 shuffles, and then I need a little princess with me. Well, Moulay, if I was 30, 40, whatever years younger, I might come be your princess. Uh, okay. That's not, no. Yeah, that's better. 1 second. Let's hear. The world is your oyster, Malay. In love, the world is your oyster. I know, seriously. What's behind that? Yeah. The world is your for your pickings. All right. I pull the card for you. It's the Five of Swords, but in the reverse. That's somebody who is rethinking what they did, because in the upright is somebody. Well, and it's also, this is a little known or a little used definition of somebody who got caught up in a drama by no fault of their own. That's one of the meanings of this card in reverse. And it wasn't their fault. There was drama, there was hurt, there was swords clashing, but it wasn't their fault. They just got caught up in the drama. And I feel like that's talking about you and your life. Now, what's underneath that is victory, because you've overcome that. Because you have overcome that. I love that for you. Yeah. But don't guard yourself so tightly. Go out there and idea, you go laugh. Guess what's here? Go out there and have fun. The Knight of Wands. Oh, we have to laugh at that. Oh, please. The night, go play, date, have fun, because look, have fun. The sun, you'll find happiness again. You will be happy, and your money will be good. Oh my gosh. I love that. That is so good. Yep. You just have to get past this hot mess here that's, yeah. I rarely ever say that meaning. I kind of forget about it sometimes, but it can be somebody making amends, but I didn't feel that at all, that that's what this was for you tonight. It feels to me more like that's just what I said. Yeah, you got caught up in something. We all do it. And I'm not saying you didn't have an active part in it. Of course you did, but it just felt like you tried to do the right thing, and whatever you did, it wasn't going to be enough. We already talked about that. Whatever. Focus on the work. I appreciate you using the wand word, not the D word, idea. Sorry. What does what mean? I know there's a delay here, so I have to wait a minute. Oh, I haven't had that one. I would love to find. There's a Riesling, a German Riesling that I can't get here in Alabama. I could get it when I was in Georgia. That I loved it. It wasn't uber sweet, but it was on the sweet side, and I haven't been able to find a good substitute for that since. So I go to the red wine. All right, I'm gonna go get my wine. We'll toast each other at the very least, because I think I'm waiting for Millie to answer that. I don't know what that was. I'll be right back. But I think I will leave this so you don't have to listen to my noise down there. All right, are we ready to toast? Oh, we got 5 people on here, so they won't know what's going on. But so for anybody who's joining late, Jose is in town. You're welcome, Mule. I'm sorry about the delay for you tonight in the feed. I know that's annoying. You ready? You ready? Okay, I'm toasting you, Adia, and to Mule, and to you, Jay, and anybody else that's here. Thank you guys so very, very much. I just can't tell you what fun I'm having with you guys and how much I appreciate you being here and all the moderation you do, but mostly the good energy that you guys bring to this. You are good people, and that shows, and I'm so very grateful to all of you. Thank you a million times over. I can't say that enough. Well, thank you. I will accept that graciously. Thank you, Mule. I hope good things come to me too, because and they have been. I've noticed a switch, a change up here recently, and I think it had to do with big astrological things. But anyway, cheers, everybody. Cheers. Salut. mm. Mm. That's my favorite. It's a red blend. There we go. That nothing like red wine warms your throat when it goes down. So work and fun and embrace life. Yes. And keep it light. That was also, I think I put it back in here, wherever it was. It was a 3 of cups. 3 of cups. And that means keep it light, Malay. Keep it light. And I know your job is demanding and heavy, or can be, but keep the energy light, man. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it for you. Because the artwork in this deck is different for me, and the energy of that card in this deck is different for me than most of my decks. It's more of that true celebration, because that card in in the upright typically means, it's supposed to mean celebration, but I don't get that in most decks, but in this one I do. Well, shoot, what will it be, the last one? There it is. Almost. Yeah. It reminds me of like Twilight, and they're going out in the field, and they're just, friends just hanging out, and they're looking at the fireflies, and the stars are starting to come up, and dusk is my favorite time, and it's just a sweet, happy time of looking up and looking at the wonder of the world and taking things light. Anyway, that's that's my take on that. So keep it light, Malay. What did I miss here? Oh, good Lord, it's 4:36 and you can't fall asleep. Oh my gosh. I know that was, and every time I hear that comment, Adia, about dancing in the rain, I think about Gene Kelly. I'll never, it's such a classic scene. Hey, Helen, how are you tonight? We're just hanging out after a bunch of readings and having a glass of wine together, which we've never done. But my moderators and I you're welcome to hang out with us. I'm not going to do any more readings though tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Is that what you say, Sante? Is that what language are you speaking now to me? Because I know you speak 8. Hey, Rainbow Girl. Sante? Oh, good to hear it, Helen. Good to hear that. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I've had a good week myself. Y'all watch out, ladies. I'm telling you, this group will love you to pieces. They will love you up, and you just won't know what hit you. I'm just telling you, they're a wonderful group of people here. I am so blessed. I did just a little. I don't need those, do I? Oh, digging into my nose. I have have prayed many times. Well, when I was first doing these lives, it was, first of all, it's a learning curve. It's an energy drain. It's all those things, and you got to learn the technology. Now I've added more software, blah 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 blah, and I have just been so grateful anytime I had any help with it. And then you guys came on here, and it was just like night and day. So again, I'm just saying thank you again. It's just a totally different experience when you guys are here. So I am very grateful, and I tell them that and thank. I say my thank yous every day. I have a lot of a list of gratitude that I go through every day, and you guys are on it. So don't think that you aren't. Well, it's important to dream because that's how our creations start, right? We dream it, we think it, we envision it, we imagine it, and the more you do that, the more you can manifest those things. Well, Jay-Z, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry you struggle with that. But I can tell you, like I talk about happiness, I think confidence is an inside job too. You have to really, really believe in yourself first, and then the outside world will reflect that. And I know that's a hard one, that especially with confidence. It's so hard because life will beat you down. It just will. It will beat you down if but as I always say, because my teacher said this, it's not what happens to you in life that matters, it's what you do with it. So if you're letting the world tell you who you are, that's your choice. And I hope that you'll make a different choice, because I'm sure you are a fabulous person and you have much to contribute to this world, and you're so young and so much yet to discover about yourself and to contribute to the world. So Jay, don't you let anybody in the world tell you anything about who you are. You demonstrate to them who you are. Melissa, that's French. Thank you, Milo. Yes, Rainbow, tomorrow I have just had a sip of wine, and that's it for me. I do no readings once and it's been a long day. I've been here 3.5 hours now. So sorry you got here late, but I'll be back tomorrow. If you're subscribed and you've hit your notification bell, you'll get notified when I come on live tomorrow. So, and I'll probably be back Sunday, depending. That's going to be interesting. I'm just blabbing and sharing with my moderators right now, but you're welcome to stay and visit with us. I did. I told y'all I've been working on a house clearing, and I'm going to meet with those clients on Sunday to give them the discovery of what all I found. And they had some interesting stuff. They had, oh gosh, I forgot now. Several, ghosts basically living in their house, and they had some in the outside, and they just had some really interesting stuff. And one of their sons is suffering from depression, and there's one son and the husband. And when I started digging into the energy in the house, and now I understand why a lot of that's happening, because one of the ghosts has kind of attached itself to the husband, and one of the, it's just like it's like a freaking movie playing out when you start digging into the energies of this, what can be happening in a house. And then you have all sorts of things like earth energy lines, ley lines, which I don't come across very often. Toxic lines. There's, I can't remember, there's 37 different things, and I'm too tired to think about them all. But anyway, it's interesting how sometimes in these toxic lines, can cross each other, and they can create yet another whole portal or vortex or energy spiral that, it's just fascinating how all that can be happening, and you would never know. I mean, I've got my nice decorated happy home here, and it can make people sick, physically sick. And I'm just rambling because I'm, rambling. We love you too, Jay-Z. Always, Moulay. Yes, thank you. That's a two-way street. You always support me too. Aw. Well, you know what they say, give away what you want. And that's what I try to do here. I mean, not because I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm just saying I treat people like I want to be treated, right? There's a song you're saying, Teardrop from Aurora. I'll write it down. I'll have to listen to it later. Oh, so Moulay answered your question, Adia, by that song. That's cool. The Discord thing has been in conversation in my meetings at YouTube, and I thought that was just for other. Hey, we could do a Zoom, couldn't we? Just do a Zoom. I don't know that I want another piece of software. Oh God. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see let me write this down too. I know you're talking to Moulay, but now I'm curious about the song. Well, where'd it go? Where did it go? Teardrop from Aurora. I'm going to look that up now. A whistle saying you're probably getting a download. Is it like a whine, a high whine? It could be a download. That you're getting Meniere's disease, but that was a joke. That was a joke. You're so not. And seeing flag lights. Are you smoking something over there, Moulay? Oh, geez, I love that. Oh, Adia. Oh, my God, that's awesome. We're here in the same space at this exact time with the Jay-Z mods. Yes. Seeing 444, that means that all of us are on the right path at this very moment in time. I second that. Amen. And I vote for that. Jay-Z is voting for Zoom. Yeah, I mean that's just easy to not have to have another piece of software. But I'm not saying no. It's just I love that idea. Yes, and I believe that. I do. There's no such thing as coincidence. There is co-incidence. The universe is coordinating things. We're drawn together for a reason, of course. Those some powerful words, Adia. Our various spirit teams want us to congregate. Our meeting is ordained. Well, I'll toast that. I'll totally toast that. I like that. I don't believe in coincidence. Oh, Jay-Z, well, I'm happy to hear that. Yes, because only you can do that. I'm so sorry, y'all. This has been a problem all night. Everybody, we're all toasting. Okay, good. Clinking glasses. Oh, goodness. Well, Josie, I know you're young and I don't want to, I don't, hear me out. See, and that's the kind of people we have here in this group. Malay is saying, I'll help you. Even though I'm on another continent, I'll help you. I love that. Jay-Z, this is going to sound bad, but hear me out. The hardest thing I think growing up for us, and I'm only speaking to you because I'm a lot older. I'm older than anybody else here. Is we tend to think somebody's going to come and rescue us from our hardships, and it's just not true. There's nobody coming to rescue us. However, the good news is we have the power to do that for ourselves because we are creators. And so if you get busy getting happy, as I always say, and you get busy focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, making good and healthy choices for yourself, then your life's going to be charmed. And you will learn early on, hopefully, about the law of attraction. And you'll be a very powerful creator because you're learning it young. Well, see, there you go. Red Ferrari. All right, cheers. Cheers to your red Ferrari. And I'm going to look forward to you taking me and giving me the tour of Casablanca in your red Ferrari when I come over there. We vote for that one? Now, wait a minute. I got to write that down. Not without these, I won't. Yeah, that's 38 and 42. Yeah, that's a good age. Just took me a little bit longer on some things. Y'all, hold on. I want to get this down because it'll take too long to replay this. Let me get I'm writing these down. Boy, it'd have to be long, wouldn't it, Malay? Jeez. It's like the whole alphabet there. Goodness. And J is Jacob, Jacob _ H G. I thought you were going to say H.G. Wells. The challenges don't go away. That's right. You learn how to navigate between the obstacles better. Absolutely. And the more you're willing to look at your shadow side, well, starts the better it gets. You still have challenges, but you just see them sooner. You see them quicker, right? Yeah, and you recognize them quicker. To me, anyway. Well, I have an Instagram too, but I never go there because it was my art page. I do try. There are advantages to being this old. You do learn a few things. Jay's saying life has shown me so much, and only facing my problems head on does. I know it. Does life get better? Amen. If you don't learn from it, it will come back in a different form. Jay-Z, that is so wise. That is absolutely the truth. It will come back. And I'll tell you something you probably hadn't thought about, but I noticed, and I noticed this with my students too over the years. Sometimes people will say, but I learned that lesson and I thought I had learned it and I did so well. And 10 years later, here it is again. Sometimes it comes back to show you how much progress you've made, not to kick your butt again. I'm just saying, just want you to be aware. Sometimes things like that come back around to show us because we see it immediately. We know what it is. We know it's an old pattern. We deal with it straight away. And that's progress. I know that comes with time, doesn't it, Adia? Understanding how important relationship with myself is. Amen. I did. I called you out earlier. What did I call you out on? I don't remember what it was. What did I call you out on? Oh, the cave, right. Yes. Well, I hope I said it a little nicer than that. But yes. And, well, knowing what you need to heal is only half of it. And so I did say we too, didn't I, Adia? I did say we. I'm owning it for myself too. I think it's a choice. I don't want to. I'll start talking about myself. I'm not going to go there. Shadow work is in progress and pending completion. Yes, and I'll toast you to that too. Yes, I know it's a work in progress. I am an eternal work in progress. There's no question. I know I am. Did you say that's what I've been looking for? That explanation. It is so important and so detrimental if you neglect being proud of yourself. Amen, Jay Z. Amen. That is, yeah. And we, as human beings, we inherently go to the demeaning ourselves or not feeling good enough and not feeling worthy and all those things, as opposed to, hey, look what I do now that's different. Look how far I've come. Look what I can do now. It's human nature. Well, Adia, it's preferable for sure to get yourself together before you meet a person, because that old saying is true. We can only meet someone as deeply as we've met ourselves. Yes. So you're just going to attract somebody to you that's as healed or as wounded as you are. Well, of course it will. But you got to decide you're happy before that comes. You have to decide to be happy. Forget what the world is telling you or showing you. Yeah. Well, that's right. You just have to love yourself through it, Adia. Yep. Even then. Adia, I was just kind of getting quiet and tuning in. He may be right. You may be having some hormonal issues. You might want. I think he may be onto something there. I mean, it's worth checking out for sure. JJ is saying we hold ourselves to a certain standard that sometimes holds us back. Yes, that is true. Both good and bad. Both good and bad. I think, Jay, it's like, it's almost like sometimes we set our bar too high, more not realistic. And so that's a danger too. It's just something to be aware of. I'm not saying we do it all the time or all of us do it, but it is because we have a tape that runs in the back of our head that no matter what I do, I'm going to fail. So, and so we set the bar almost too high so that uh, we'll experience what we believe about the world. So that's a whole sidebar, but anyway. Wonder who the other people are that are watching us. There's somebody else here. I know it might be my iPad. So there'll be my iPad. Yeah. Well, I look forward to those sidebars. I mean, I just, I tend to ramble. Lordy knows. Stacy saying, I'm a Scorpio and my love is a Scorpio. Oh, goodness, that's intense. We have 2 kids. I have never gotten over our connection. That wouldn't surprise me, Stacy, because Scorpios love deeper than any other sign on the planet, bar none. And I dare you to argue with that. If you've ever loved or been loved by Scorpio, you would know what I mean. And our intensity scares a lot of people away, to be honest with you. Thank you, Moulay. What he's trying to say, Stacey, is I'm done doing readings for the night because we are here visiting with one another. We're into the wine now. So, but I will be back tomorrow if you want a reading about that. But she might have just been making a comment. I don't know. Like connection part Israel, it is. And well, is it though, Adia? Is it really bad? I mean, you're saying it's part of our shadow side. That's who we are. I mean, we are Scorpios. Is that a bad thing to love so deeply? I mean, I know what you're saying. Believe me. Believe me, I know what you're saying. Sometimes we give ourselves away, literally give ourselves, forget who we are to come over here and love this person. Sacrifice, that's the word I'm looking for. Sacrifice ourselves when we're in love. And that's not healthy. So I know what you mean, but is it really? Well, Stacey, my pleasure. We're just, like I said, I've been here almost 4 hours and we're kind of winding up for the evening, but we're enjoying a nice visit with my moderators and you're welcome to stay. But in terms of doing a reading, I will be back tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure what time though. And you're welcome to hang out. That's right, Jay. You are so wise to be so young. It's saying anything too strong, any emotion, any feeling can be a double-edged sword. That is so very true. Okay, Stacey, good. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you for hopping on here with us for a minute, though. Well, yeah, Jay-Z said, you must learn how to put on a glove or dance in the rain. Go with the flow. All those trite and true sayings, but yeah, I mean, we're here to experience. So if we say, oh, I just want a little bit of that, I mean, are we really getting the full experience? Thank you, Mila. That's right. You do have to have your notifications turned on. I like that Stacy said, I work in my shadow and light. Well, yes, I think that's the way to do it. You can't deny your shadow side and stay in the light. It's kind of what we're here to do. We're here to evolve. And how can you can't do that and not look at your shadow side. Well, that, yes, Jay, I agree with that. Learn how, yeah, hardness of your energy, at least enough not to lead you down a negative path. That's true. Oh, Mulay, you're so sweet. Love you too, Mulay. Love you too, Adia. Well, that's awesome, Stacey. You're probably doing better than 90% on the planet if you've got that balance. And we, I love you too, Jay. Oh, you guys are the best. I'm so glad we had this time tonight. This is awesome. This is rare. This is so special, guys. Thank you. Ooh. I know, me too. Oh, me too. Me too. How about that? I forget I have this keyboard right here. Why is it not? Oh, come on. You too, Helen. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stacy. Soon I got some insight when I struck by lightning. I bet you did. That is often an amazing, assuming you live through it, experience. It's like it's that electricity does. I mean, a lot of people start seeing visions and go psychic after they've been, I mean, whatever. But that's amazing. I got struck by lightning too when I was a teenager. Back in those days, we had landline phones, and I was talking to my friend on the phone, and there was a storm, and lightning struck and came through the telephone cord and knocked it out of my hand, literally. So I'm partially deaf in my left ear because of that. Yeah, do tell. Well, there you go. A lot of people say that's right. They did. I'm just trying to catch up here. I had to because of, I remember being gone. Good night, Moulet. Sweet dreams. I hope you get some sleep before you have to get up in what, 2 hours. Say hello to Casablanca for me. Stacy said, I was outside my brother and his best friend. Oh, this is interesting. How old were you? You said 7? Wow. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's a common, can be a common experience that people have been struck by lightning too. Yeah, it's like your spirit gets zapped out of your body and you're just sitting there looking at yourself. Not unlike when people have surgery sometimes, particularly if their heart stops, your spirit raises up out of your body, and they've described seeing everything going on in the operating room and what the doctor said, even though they were under anesthesia. That's pretty freaky. That is a very cool experience, Stacy. Well, there you go. So you're describing exactly what I just said. I think the answer to that's yes, Adia. That's what she's saying. Yep, it's like you kind of come back and you're observing, like you're watching a movie, what's going on. And then at some point, when he does the CPR and starts her heart again, she comes back into the body. But I have heard, particularly lightning victims that survive, typically develop some kind of abilities, if I can talk. That's amazing. Now, thank God your grandfather was there, right? I'd be talking to you on the other side right now. And then you tunnel through. Used to be scared by when I was little because I didn't see the tragedy. Oh, yeah. Yes, Jay, that's right. I'm going to say it's a little of both. You're saying I'm almost all the Claires is what I call them. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Stacy. Jay, that's correct. It would be more of a death. Astral projections, it's similar but a little different. Now those Claires I don't have, Stacy. I have the. I don't have the. I mean, once in a blue moon, but I don't really have those Claires. That's very cool. I thought you already had Crash, Moulay. Good night. Big kisses to you, my friend. Go get some sleep. Okay, on that subject, Adia, very possibly, did y'all see the movie with John Travolta called Phenomenon? It was very like this, only, do I want to, I don't guess it's giving anything away. He did not get struck by lightning, but, so, if you haven't, that's a movie's, when did that come out? I don't even know, 15 years or more ago. If you haven't watched it though, you might want to because it's kind of talking about certain activations that happen in the brain. I'll say that. Hey, Miss Carrie Lee, how you tonight? That's a Southern gal saying she even knows how to spell y'all. I love that. Do you remember? I know, I love that movie too. What an odd pairing with Kira Sedgwick. How do you say her name? Sedgwick. And John Travolta. But it worked. It worked. Jay saying I had a bad situation happen to me as a kid. And during a moment it was bad. I remember hearing the other side talking about me. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, Jay. Wow. That's very cool experience. Did they give you the solution? If I could change the world, Adia, I know if I could sing, I'd sing it, but I can't. Well, what's the movie that Reese Witherspoon plays in? I might like to see that one. I don't imagine I have, considering time. And Eric Clapton. Yes, yes, yes. Eric Clapton. Yes. So sad that he lost his son the way he did. A little bit of heaven. I've got some homework to do tonight, don't I? A little bit of heaven. Well, I will put that on my playlist. That sounds interesting. Tears in Heaven? That's what. Oh, Tears in Heaven is a song. Yes, yes, that's right. Eric Clapton. Yep. Yep. So sad. Jay said they said to just keep caring and loving about my loved ones and the ones they care about. Oh, oh, wow. That was a straight download, Josie. That was a straight download from your team. That's pretty amazing. Though most people don't get it that directly. Guys, these are awesome experiences. Thank you for sharing these with me. This is awesome. Apparently, Adia, now if we could just apply that to our love life, right? You and I, I'm just saying. Oh, gosh. Gotta laugh at yourself, right, y'all? We got to laugh at ourselves. Secret to life, I'm just saying. One of. Okay, guys, I gotta call it a night. Oh, goodness, I gotta get some sleep. Won't be able to get on here tomorrow. Yes, that's quite the ask. I know. Well, we can try. We can try. What's that? The little train that could. I think I can. I think I can. I'm not there yet, but I think I can. I think I can. I think. So that'll be it for us. I think I can. One day, Adia. You're too funny. God, you crack me up. We're better off solving world hunger. Yes, I can't disagree with that. Now, from somebody so young to be so wise, Jay, listen, that is the sweetest thing. I think y'all's hearts are too big for your own good. Well, I have found love, and I can't thank you, Jay, so much, really, for saying that. I have found love many times. I just need to work on keeping it. And everything does come with time, yes, and a little bit towards the right direction. Well, I'm working on it. I'm not giving up. And I don't care what she says. Adia's not giving up either. We're just taking a time out. We're in our caves. We're taking a time out. Take a little break. This is intermission. We're on intermission in our love life right now. All right, so I'm going to toast y'all one last time. Here's the intermission, and I'm going to have to say goodnight, guys. Yeah, I know, and we learned, and we're better for it, right? We're stronger. We are stronger for it. Amen. So here's the intermission, and whatever comes afterwards, well, Lord knows. Good night, Stacy. Hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, JC. Good night, Adia. Love y'all so much. Thank you for this quality time we had tonight. I'm so glad we got to visit. It'll be fun. And I vote for us having I don't know, FaceTime or Zoom or something sometime. That would actually be fun. I'd love that. Okay, guys. Sweet dreams, everybody. See y'all tomorrow. Mañana.